open in your apartment. Mathilda, the springy gnome maid you took from Mickey's villa, is busy deep cleaning the bathroom carpet as Benny returns home. Benny, what's the first thing you do when you walk into the house?
I'm taking off my Quickie Mart like apron, and I am folding it and placing it neatly on like the floor near the door, because we don't have any like tables or anything yet, besides like the kitchen table.
As you do that, Caesar kind of like shuffles in. What are you doing, Caesar? Fuck.
Did I just wake up?
You did just wake up. Or, I mean, it's up to you, really. You could have been up all night for all I know.
Benny woke me up.
You loud bitch.
Benny doesn't say anything.
Okay.
I'm rubbing my eyes.
You loud bitch.
Frank, he hears all this stirring outside, and he starts to wake himself up and comes out as well. And you kind of three converge in the living room, and you guys got anything to say to each other?
That bitch is real loud, huh, Frank?
I need my notes.
Oh, that's what he said.
That's what he says. He's going back to his room.
What does he know notes for? Normal human conversation.
I got him.
Hey, Frank,
That's what Frank said.
Got him,
He comes
boys.
back with his notebook. He's like, okay, I can't get my gaze.
Oh,
Can't get my day started without my notebook.
the look in the camera after you said it.
Can't get the gate started.
He loves to
Can't get the gate.
Okay,
Yeah, Timothy.
you guys are sitting in the room talking about how loud Benny is when, Frank, you get a phone
Super
call.
loud.
Do I?
Yeah, you look at it. Caller ID says it's Beans.
Hey, Beans.
Hey, Frankie. Horseface told me to give you boys the day off. He said he got you a meeting with the genie tomorrow morning. To discuss your integration into his gang. Something about that. Do what you gotta do, but I suggest following up on any leads you got. Maybe try to get some better armor too. I'm tired of seeing Caesar's dick everywhere. He just fucking every time he coughs up a mitt, I see his fucking cock.
I look over at Caesar right now. Is his cock out?
His cock
It's
is
out?
definitely out. Yeah.
I'm scratching it.
I go, okay, I think I can probably work on everything with that part about Caesar's cock. Hey, Beans, I got a question. It's my day off. I was just wondering, being as that we're a crime family, I figured, where I can get some good pot in this town.
Yeah. I mean, there's a fucking restaurant somewhere. I mean, there's a place somewhere. I'll get you a name. I'll actually text it to you because I gotta sit on it for a little bit.
Yeah, it's just...
Go ahead and sit on it.
I mute the phone. What the fuck is this bitch talking about? Sit on it. What's she
She's
fucking...
gonna sit on the concept of pot.
Yeah, like, what the fuck is she? What is she fucking thinking about?
Does she or
Alright,
not? I
Beans,
mean-
just let me know. Just get back with me.
She's like, sorry, I just had to sit on it for a little bit.
I'm still sitting on it.
I like to brew on
Beans,
whatever.
what are you sitting on?
I'm sitting on some pot, and I'm just fucking taking a little fucking sit down here, man. And she's like, look, man, I'll text it to you.
I thought we were already there. I was on that page already.
Listen, man, there's some other stuff I gotta tell you. I didn't just call to fucking, talk about Caesar's cock. I mean, it's out there, but it's not all I want to talk about.
Oh.
Yeah, listen, man.
Okay.
We did some digging, man. We looked around and first of all, we found some feathers last night by the kitchen door. Haven't had any feather-laced intruders recently besides, Caesar, and he's only been coming through the front door. That's what all our sources say, and that's what Caesar himself told us. So I don't think they're anything to do with Caesar. So it's got to be from the night, from the night Mickey died. So we got some muddied, some dirty fucking feathers, man. We'll fucking send them over your way. See what you think.
Hasn't it been like 3 days since Mickey got killed?
What can I tell you? We don't go out through the kitchen door that much, man. It's a fucking big ass villa. We got 80 doors. We're not using the kitchen door.
Beans,
man.
why didn't you tell me to search the whole fucking house? When we were there the other day, you said search this one room with the fucking rug, and then now you're telling me you're finding new evidence. I should have searched the whole house.
Hey, look, man, you fucking took a microwave, man. What do you fucking want, man? You wasted time taking a microwave.
Technically, that was Caesar.
Okay, well,
let's
listen.
be clear.
Listen.
I make contact with him.
However,
and he says my name.
we did. In his defense, we were owed that microwave. This is the living conditions were.
Interesting.
Borderline illegal.
Yeah, I talked to.
There's carpet in our fucking bathrooms, by the way.
That's fucking disgusting. The worst thing I've ever fucking heard.
There's
But listen,
mildew growing by the toilet
Oh.
underneath.
damn. Well, look, I mean, we'd send over a maid, but
3
we're short
days.
one, man. We haven't seen one of our maids in a couple days. But listen,
She's still here.
you know, she's cleaning the bathroom as you guys wake up. But she's like, listen.
Promotion.
There's one more thing, man. The suspect, she came through the kitchen. They must have come through the kitchen, and we talked to all our kitchen staff, and they said they reported seeing a couple people come through that night, but you know, no one that raised an alarm, so they didn't really pay attention, didn't really talk to him or anything. You know, from what we're hearing, there was one maid that did talk to him, but like I said, that's the same maid that's been missing for days. She apparently talked to whoever came in that night. So I mean,
Okay. Well, we'll find this lady and then we'll talk to her.
all right, man. So you got feathers and well, I mean, the fact that they came in that night means that they must have had an inn in the the building. They must have had some reason for being there that night that people wouldn't bat an eye at. So I mean, take that into
Yeah, it must
account.
have been somebody that was trustworthy for them to let them inside and not make an alarm about it.
Hey, man, you got a good head on you, Frankie. All right, I like what
Yeah.
you're doing. Anyways,
Well, you keep sitting on that pot and let me know about that.
I've been sitting on it for a while. There's a fucking pot place, man. It's called Jeeves's Leaves. It's fucking in the corner, man.
In the corner.
Yeah.
Look at your corner. Look at the corner.
No, man.
There's 4 of them. Which one?
Go to Dead Burger. Go up.
I'm gonna
walk,
give you
go
cardinal
right.
directions. What do you say? You say go to Dead Burger and
Yeah,
then, and
go
then
up
what?
the block, take a right. You're gonna find
Up a
it.
block, take a right from the Dead Burger.
Got a big weed farm in the back, man. Weed's legal here. It's a good fucking thing. Good fucking city we got here on our heads. Hands.
Very
Alright,
progressive.
Beans, thank you for all of this information. You did give me a lot of stuff to do on a day off, I might add, but I mean, thanks for the tip on the pot.
I mean, look, you can really, blaze through these things, get it done. I heard you, remember, you might have a busy night tonight, Remember what we
Yeah.
talked about?
Yeah, don't worry. Beans, it's all under control.
All right, just, make sure you don't expend too much energy. You got some stuff to do tonight, you understand?
Yeah, no, don't worry. Frankie never busts early.
Oh, I'm your boss, so I'm going to have to talk to HR about that, but I'm going to let you go, friend.
There's no HR in a crime film.
It's
I hang
Bitey.
the phone
Bitey
up.
is
I'm
HR.
done. The phone's off.
Okay.
Beans is gone. So to be clear, Trevor, I had the meeting with the
Headless tonight, and you
The
invited
Headless
your
tonight,
two
right?
friends. Yeah.
okay, and I did invite them. All right. Yeah, we need to start doing a quick recap at the beginning of every
Well, let
session.
me run through it real quick because there's two things we have to do tonight. You talked about having this meeting with the Headless, and then directly after you were going to go and kidnap that cop, Tommy the Tomato, Dresden.
That's right. Frank is eating breakfast.
All right,
We
Frank,
finally have a car, don't we? Because we made them give us one.
you have a van. Yep, ugly little van.
A beautiful van.
Have I told them about that?
About what?
Who's about the van? How did the
You
van
drove it
get
last
acquired?
night to.
Yeah,
You drove it
Oh.
to Sticky's house,
That's
and
right.
he gave you all
Right.
the wooden carvings of yourselves.
That's right.
Anyways, you're eating breakfast, and you get another phone call. This time it's from Detective Hawthorne.
Hello.
Hey, I didn't catch you at a bad time, did I, Frankie?
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, Henry. I'm kind of eating breakfast right now.
What do you fucking
But I can
have
still
for
talk.
breakfast, man? What are you eating for breakfast?
Well, it's like a Benny made it for me. It's like a croissant, egg, bacon, cheese sandwich kind of thing. It's pretty good.
Oh man,
I got it from the Quickie Mart.
Yeah, he brought it from the Quickie Mart.
Real artisanal that Benny there. I love that fella. Anyways,
He's a good guy.
yeah. You hear anything else about this vigilante case? Boss is riding my ass.
Well, first of all, tell him to get off your ass. Pretty, you know what I mean. So,
Just been
anyways,
sitting on it, man. I don't know what to tell you.
what's up with everybody and sitting on things today?
What are you talking about? I have no frame of reference for what you're talking
No.
about.
Anyways, listen. I know a little something about your vigilante. I saw this turtle fuck. I spoke to him a couple times. I'm working it right now. I'm working it slow. You know what I'm saying? I like to tease it. I don't go in dry. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get it going. Let me do my thing.
All right. I mean, You didn't have to get so explicit with me, but I love hearing from you.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know how. This is how I talk. I mean, this is the only way that I could express to you the way that I like to handle my missions was
Alright.
with that specific analogy.
Yeah, what the fuck ever. You know, it's up to you. You're your own person. It's 2021. Anyways, listen, I ran back to Jerry's shop yesterday. Heard about the little run-in you guys had with the armor. Sorry to hear about that. I actually had to go back because I forgot to give him that tuft of hair y'all gave me. So I gave it to him, and he looked it over and genuinely didn't care about it. I think he might have thrown it away. But listen, he told me about the seal you guys found on the toy maker's weapons. Well, what's up with that? Police seal.
Who found this?
This was Benny.
Yeah.
Hey Benny, take the phone so I can eat my breakfast.
No, don't pass it. I'm kidding. I'm
Never
just kidding. Benny's a great fella. I was just messing with you.
Hey, Henry. I don't know anything about that seal, but I'm gonna let Benny talk about it for a split second.
Put on speaker.
Benny, you're on speaker, Benny. He's been on speaker the whole time.
Oh,
Hello?
What's up?
He says.
Hey Benward, what's up? How you doing, buddy?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Not the government name.
Not inward.
Me and Caesar found multiple weapons at the crime scene that contained the police seal.
You think they could have been stolen, or I mean, you got any leads on this?
You're the detective.
I heard about it seconds ago. Thank you very much.
Well,
Detect.
Listen,
I feel like you should be the expert on police happenings.
okay, look, you guys are rubbing my ass doing this vigilante.
What I want to know is why the police have an aquatic mammal in their possession, and how would he see? I forgot that. Talking about a seal.
What? Oh.
Listen, I'd appreciate if you kept the phone out of earshot of Caesar. Going forward. Listen,
No can do. He's
Like
one
I
of the
said-
team.
I got ears everywhere.
like I said, y'all are really kicking my tank here with this vigilante case. So I got some leg hair for you as well, and I'll talk to my bosses, and maybe I'll talk to some people here at the police station to see if I can figure anything out. All right, I'll give you a call.
Henry, listen to me, brother.
Brother.
I can't quite exactly remember the conversation that I had with the turtle yesterday, and that's why I'm not being very forthcoming about with information. But I promise, if anything jogs my memory, then perhaps speaking with God about what I spoke with the turtle about yesterday.
Take your time, buddy. Listen, I got your back. I got some shit to do too. This isn't my only case, and I just appreciate you doing what you can. All right, take your time. You're good folk. I know you'll do the
Can
right
do.
thing.
Don't worry, I'll get it done. I'm gonna track this guy down.
Alright.
We're working on it.
Enjoy your fucking croissant. He hangs up.
What the fuck, guys? Come on! I passed the phone, and look how sour everything got. There was a good interaction. But you look.
Hey, it goes sour and then it goes sweet, baby.
All right.
God damn.
He finishes. Well, I guess Benny. Frank's gonna take the breakfast sandwich with him. Where are you guys heading? You guys got some shit you guys need to do before night falls?
If I do, I don't remember.
Are you guys gonna come with me to the headless thing?
I thought we were
Agreed.
encouraged not to go.
What's the what time is the meeting at, Trev?
You don't know yet. He just said he'll let you know.
How about this? If
Yeah,
we can't
check the
persuade
time.
him, we go try to find out about the feathers, Alex. Benny.
We also need to find the other Warforged.
No, that's your thing.
Oh, that is what I want to do.
You said we. I
He's
forgot
like-
the part where this became my problem.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
I'm not interested in that plot line.
All right. Well.
That's Caesar.
So what's the play? What are you guys doing?
What time is it now? I checked my phone.
It's noon.
Damn.
Jeez.
You guys
I
need
worked
work?
from midnight till noon.
Hey, yesterday was a pretty tough day. We got a lot of leads, a lot of things to do tonight. We got a busy night. I say, we take this rare moment. Why don't we go get some food? Why don't we sit down, have some lunch, just chat it up with the boys, Sit down, fellowship. What do you say? We need to talk to the maid first before we go. We need to talk. To
Can we take the maid?
We should take the maid. Honestly, we should
She's been
probably
working.
take.
We haven't fed her.
Yeah, we should. How many days is it been?
It's been
Okay.
almost a week.
I
God.
look at her. Does she look frail?
She kind of looks a little worried about something. You can
We
talk
gave
to
her ramen the first night.
Yeah, you guys fed her pretty well. She's eating. She's finding. She goes home at the end of the night, but.
Oh, okay. She's
Well,
fine.
who said she can do that?
I don't know how I have managed to overlook the fact that this maid has not had any food, but we're gonna fix that right now. We're gonna bring her. What about fucking Kung Fu Panda? Is he still hanging out here? Where's
He got his phone number. He's home. He's got his own place.
All right, fuck him. He's not coming. Is
His
there
name
anyone
is-
else here? that's
Can we
staying
get a
with us?
list of the restaurants, Trev?
Mm,
I know we know Dead Burger and the pasta.
Yeah,
Place.
let's Google. I Google restaurants near me.
I do.
Google
I have a
We're just
question
scroll through
too,
them.
Trevor. Before we go through the restaurants thing, I remember how I said that I was studying the maid's language
Yeah.
during my time at. How much do I know? Do I know like basic phrases yet?
I would say like bare minimum. Like you know enough to like if you were.
You
I
know
can
a
pick
different
out
dialect.
words.
He speaks a different dialect. Yeah, it's like Spanish
Okay.
and Portuguese.
Anyways, in terms of list of restaurants, there's there's a bar you can get food from called Junk in the it's actually a nightclub. It's called Junk in the Trunk. There's a casino called the Skyline that sells some really nice food. And then Dead Burger and this pasta restaurant are the only like really notable besides selling mom and pop shops. Nothing serious.
How much money we got? Our first name.
Okay, let
We
me
got
check.
enough money.
So Benny has 319 planks.
Damn.
Frank has 0 planks because he gave them
Yep.
all to people. And then Caesar, you have 20 planks.
Yep.
Where is my money?
It's in
Is it in my
your-
cavity?
Yeah, it's in your cavity. You have like a leather pouch, like bulleted into it. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like
It's like it's not loose. When I move, do you hear it rattling around? Okay, good.
you keep your planks tight because you're so
Thank God.
fiscally responsible as compared to your father.
And I can't be
Fiscally-
pickpocketed either. It's the best part.
Fiscally responsible.
Hey,
What's the restaurant? What's the closest restaurant next to the weed spot?
Dead Burger.
Okay. Caesar says, "Let's get some crispy bits and go get some in your pot. You've been sitting on them long enough."
I think you know what, Caesar? I like the way you think. Who wants to drive?
I drive.
I'm shotgun, Benny. You're in the back, bitch. Let's go. Go out. Hey, ma'am. Benny, come on.
Promotion. Promotion.
Invite,
Okay.
her,
Walk out the door.
invite her to come get lunch with us.
Okay, I
Hey,
feel
tell her
like
it's gonna be really nice.
Promotion.
Colmer.
She's just looking up at you.
Why is he telling her to come here? I'm talking about.
What did she say back to me, Trev?
Food.
Wait, what?
Food. So hungry. Food.
Well, I gestured towards the door and say, "Come with us."
She follows. She doesn't say anything else the rest of the ride.
Frank's like dangling his biscuit. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Okay. So we walk out to the van. Now it's daytime. It's daytime, and we all get a good look at this van. Can we get a description of it, Trev?
It's a fucking clunker, bro. It's solid, like gray all the way around. No windows in the back. It's also only a 2-seater, but like it has like, well, it only
Just a cargo
has,
space?
it doesn't have a back seat is what I'm trying to say. So there's just like a strip of seat. So
Yeah.
I mean, you can fit 3 people up front if you want, and then the back there's no seats in the back. It's just a fucking open van.
Jesus.
That's outstanding.
So what's the seating arrangement like for this thing?
I'm getting a shotgun.
Yeah, Benny's in the back with them.
This van's gonna be amazing when there's gonna be a car chase.
So
Can't wait to hang out the back of it.
Benny's just
All right.
holding on to these pipes here. The maid is like sitting between his legs. And
She's not gonna sit in the 3-seater.
No, well, is she allowed to? You guys?
No.
She takes that very
I
seriously.
don't like treating this maid subhuman.
Yeah.
Like,
I take up 2
hey,
seats.
let the maid sit in the seat, man. Come
Okay.
on.
She
Hey,
sits up
gals
with-
just got comfortable.
You don't need that many seats.
Oh, and I scoot.
He's still taking up a bunch, but it's like it's there. See,
There's enough human. There's a reasonable amount of space for
Yeah,
me.
absolutely. You rev up the engine of this thing, and you find it actually runs surprisingly well for being. Like you think,
It's well
like
oiled.
under the hood, it's at least a very strong and reliable vehicle. And given
Honda
that it was
Civic van?
free, yeah, given that it was free, like you're not one to complain.
3.5 cylinders.
all right. Hey, it's a group car, so I'll put it to a vote. Can I smoke in here?
There's no windows, so it don't matter.
It doesn't bother me.
There's no windows.
The maid starts to raise her hand, but then kind of like stops. Like
Democracy, bitch.
I see her hand. I'm like, you wanted to sit in the front.
all right, so you guys peel out into the driveway.
I do the thing where you go a little too fast and you hear the skirch, but then you also hit the brake at the same time because you get scared.
As you're doing this, the maid
Are there seatbelts?
Yeah, there's seatbelts, but only for the front two seats. The maid is kind of bumping into Caesar, and like piece of his skin kind of like gets into her hand, and she's about to. But she kind of just sits there. She's just happy to eat. Finally, you guys haven't offered her food. She's been working 12-hour shifts every day, and really, it's really quite exploitive. And I wish you guys.
Well, they know how to provide her food.
Well,
I
at
guess
least a
Caesar
month
was in
for-
charge.
Yeah. Anyways, you pull up to Dead Burger. You guys going in, or you guys taking the drive-through?
No, we're going to get pot first.
Okay. He said something about bits, and then so you guys
Now we can get after.
you go.
I pull into the drive-through, but I just keep going. I don't stop at the at the microphone.
Yeah, Frank's yelling at you. He says, "No, we're gonna go before. We're gonna go before. Listen, we smoke before we go to the restaurant."
All right, we'll be back.
You see Randy in the drive-thru, and he's just like so confused. The fact that like he actually got his hopes up that he was gonna get to talk to you guys again. But you guys, you pull past it, you hit the corner, you take a right, you go all the way to the corner that she told you to go to, and you
So we see the wall of the city.
Yeah, Jeeves' leaves is actually right up across against the wall. And you kind of just pull into this dirt path. There's not really any parking spots. It seems very rustic. Yeah. You get some mud on the bumper and on the side of your vehicle. And you guys get out and you walk inside. And there's only one person behind the counter. And it's this fucking old-ass hippie named Jeeves.
What does the place look like?
Inside, there's big bushels of bud just fucking hanging along the walls. There's accoutrement of every sort. There's bongs, there's pipes, there's a coochie man of
There's Ho Chi Minh.
Yeah, there's papers, there's Swisher Sweets, there's
Swisher Sweets.
Yeah.
Not the name drop.
Backwoods. I go, hey, Jeeves, right? You
Hey,
Jeeves?
what's up, man? How are you doing, man? Hey, new customers, I see.
But new customers, soon to be long-time customers.
Except
Listen,
for
Jeeves,
Frank, except for fucking Caesar in the back, bro. You dirty son of a bitch! You almost bit my.
Don't
mom.
fucking talk to me.
Okay, man. Look, man. I just thought you'd been.
You know what you
for a
did.
while. You fucking almost bit my mom. So I mean, let's
You know what you did.
Okay. Well, listen. What do you need, buddy? I mean, I sell to everybody, and I'm a.
Hey, listen, buddy. I need the best kind of strain you got going to get food after. Best kind of gets you the most hungry. I'm talking most gets you the most. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
really hungry.
the Baking King Deluxe. That's what you want. And he fucking.
That's what I want.
He pulls out. He goes and chops a bushel down, and just kind of drops this on. And you kind of look at the nugs, and the nugs are like the outsides of the nugs are like they have this fuzzy color of like a tan, almost like a burger buns. And then like in the middle is like red, and there's like the green comes through as pickles, so it almost looks like these tiny little fucking burgers.
Okay.
And it's like a rainbow strain.
Okay.
So
That's hilarious.
so he hands these to you. He's like, this one will fucking make you hungrier than a fucking hungry person, bro. You'll be sitting on that order all day, man. You won't know what to do.
I'm still gonna have a good time though. I'm gonna get high and have a nice time.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Just you don't stuff yourself, buddy. That's all there is to it. Hey, and look, you guys are new customers. This is an ounce here. I'll give it to you for fucking 30 planks. You guys are good looking people, man. I want to
Easy.
keep doing business with you.
Easy money.
First time buyers, man.
Can I get the planks?
Benny is wearing a suit, right?
Yeah.
I guess I'll put that on before I leave. So I want to describe, this is how every time I retrieve money, I open my suit jacket like I'm reaching into my pocket, but really I'm opening the hatch and reaching into my abdomen to pull out the money. Okay.
Like you're reaching in to get a gun from your holster. That's it. You pull it out, you throw these planks on the counter. Do you say anything when you hand them to him?
I don't. Benny does not.
He looks at you, he says, fucking robot man, I like it. Man. Is that fucking cosplay or what?
Benny just stares him down, waiting for this transaction to be over.
You're a fucking gem of a man, I'll tell you that much. Here's the stuff. And look, hey, be careful, because this shit can really make you trip out. You fucking smoke too much.
Hey, it doesn't work on robots, you idiot.
I mean, I thought he was cosplaying. He didn't answer me.
Thanks, Jeeves. Hey, have a great day, my man.
Hey, fucking thank you, Daddy. And he fucking goes to the back and leaves you guys.
All right, I take out. Oh, we didn't get any papers. Fuck, Jeeves.
Hey,
Wait, is he gone? Is he in the back?
No, he comes back. By the way, this stuff isn't.
Fuck, I called him first.
This stuff isn't officially weed. It's sticky
Spice.
grass. That's my bad. But it looks, operates, tastes, fucking everything like weed. So it's weed.
Yeah, sticky grass. That's
Sticky
what it's
grass.
called.
Actually, he heard you, but he's like, I'll be there in about a minute. I just gotta fucking sit on it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just gonna reach over the counter and grab some papers really quick and just leave.
Okay. What? I mean, any specific brand you're gonna grab, like fucking Gnome Lights or
Nah,
something?
I just want some fucking papers.
He grabs the first ones he sees.
Yeah. You
Benny,
got,
The closest one's to the counter that I can steal.
Yeah.
do you need a grinder?
No.
Yeah, I'll grab one of those too. And is there a grinder there too?
Benny opens his mouth and reveals that his teeth can function as a grinder if he needs to.
I was just gonna peck at it.
Okay, but well then I grab the papers. Let's go. And then I put them in my jacket and we leave.
He.
Hey, never mind, Jeeves.
Oh,
Say
I-
hi.
he's
Say
gonna
hi to your
go
mom
away.
for me.
He's fuck you, Caesar. But listen, man, hey, if y'all want that extra sticky, I got some fucking syrup on the wall here, man. If y'all want that extra sticky, but that's only if you're ready for the fucking shit, because that shit.
Maybe there's another time, Jeeves.
Okay, bro.
We're out
see
the
you-
door. We're
see you boys
leaving.
later. Okay.
You're a
you
bad
guys-
salesman.
All right, so we get back in the car,
Okay, you guys.
and
are-
I'm Alex or Benny. We put the weed in or the sticky grass in your
Sure.
your hatch, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I take some out and I'm like, hey Benny, can you grind this up for me?
So Benny takes out a bud, puts it in his molars, grinds it up, and lets it fall onto the paper, I guess. I don't know.
Nice. Okay, and so Frank rolling it up.
The maid
and,
is very concerned.
I use my thumb lighter.
I turn back to the maid and I say, hey, listen, baby, this shit right here, you're gonna have some. It's gonna get you very hungry. We're gonna have a nice time. We're gonna have a nice time. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
She says, hungry.
Hungry. Okay. So I light it up, and I take 2 big hits out of it. He's holding it in, and Frank passes it behind him to the maid. She's next to me, right?
Yeah, she hits it and she just straight up she obliterates it, bro. She fucking takes that shit and goes. It
Nice.
just fucking kills it, bro. And she actually smokes out that shit. And she goes to hand it back and she just kind of winks at you a little bit, Frank.
And Frank, he goes like this. Does she dap him up?
She actually slaps it. She doesn't understand.
Oh, she flumps me? That's gross.
She
Okay.
doesn't know really. She's
Well,
new.
she passes the joint to Caesar, right?
She does. Caesar, you eat it? What are you doing?
I eat it. It's eaten. I'm sorry. The rules
First
of this
mistake.
game wasn't explained to me.
Caesar, it's not like Frank goes, okay, Benny, can you grind some water? While
He
he's
starts
doing
the
that-
process.
While he's doing that,
This shit's fucking
I
hot.
guess, Caesar, you're not supposed to eat it.
What do you?
Look, listen
do you mean?
to me, listen to me. It's not like a cigarette. You can eat the cigarettes. But this stuff, it's more expensive. Please don't eat this.
What's so different about it?
Just smoke it, Caesar.
Tastes the
Smoke it.
same.
So Frank is noticeably mellowing out. He's like, Caesar, I'm telling you. Caesar, just smoke it. Just
Trevor, is this
chill."
functioning like an edible? Tell me how this would work. Because I ate a whole joint.
It doesn't function at all like that.
It doesn't do anything.
He's actually
No,
he's
he
able
ate
to
it.
like open your mouth and kind of like pick a few like
No, it doesn't. No,
he
he's not.
doesn't want to do that.
No, he
but
does not do that.
physically he's able to. He just would fucking.
I'm using my tongue
We
to
have
get
a
the bits
whole
off my
mouth.
teeth. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
We have a whole ounce. I'm waiting on Benny to let me know when he's ready.
Frank's just
Ready.
wondering when this shit's gonna kick in, and he just ate fucking a whole half a blunt. But as you guys hotbox this car, you guys pull up to Dead Burger, and you're at the menu, and
Frank's walking in like this.
you guys are going in.
Yeah.
Hey, we should go
I
in.
park in a handicap spot.
Okay, Caesar, did you end up actually smoking any of this weed?
No, I ate it.
Okay,
Frank,
Frank.
we smoked. We rolled another one and you smoked.
We wrote another one. I smoked a little bit. Okay.
Okay,
I was
both
gonna
of
role play
you-
that out, but we
both of you
got there too
roll
fast.
Constitution saving throws.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh, that's not good for me.
D&D
Outstanding.
moment.
This is why Kenku just eat everything. This is why they eat everything.
That's why this whole time you didn't want any
Oh.
adverse effects to fucking
Should have been a robot. You wouldn't have to worry about it.
cigarettes.
I thought it was just gonna be a funny role play.
How do you do it?
Just do
D20.
!C Constitution instead of
Oh.
R Constitution.
Just roll, yeah. D20.
Boom, baby. Oh, that's not mine. Shit.
Constitution.
Oh wait, that was mine.
Hey, 19. No, D20.
Oh, both you got 19, so you guys are both good. Eduardo, you.
I got a D2. I got a natty 10. I got a natty 10.
All right, I'll start with Fox because Fox, Caesar, you've been through the gauntlet in terms of addiction. You've really stared
Yeah.
your darkest moments in the face, and you've overcome those. So
And then
This-
came back and then
this-
did it again.
yeah, this weed is really just like lightweight to you. You kind of wish you had eaten it because it would have given you more satisfaction. Caesar, I mean, you take the effects like a champ, bro. You're just vibing. You're hungry as fuck. And by the way, Benny, so nothing happens to you, but you're kind of propping this maid up as you walk in, and she's fucking stumbling. She can barely compose herself. She smoked way too much of this stuff. And as you walk in, you see Randy behind the counter, and he goes, "Hey guys, it's fucking good to see you, man."
Randy. Hold down. Hold down. You're way too excited. And then I'm laughing and I'm looking at Caesar and I say, give us like 20, what's the menu what you have here?
We got-
Crispy bits.
We're not
bits.
we're not
Can you
supposed to
give us
sell
the-
you bids, man.
Hey,
Put the ranch. I know you got him. I know you got him.
why can't you sell the bits?
Because it's a
We know
health
you
code
got 'em.
violation, bro. Last time I did it on
Okay,
stipulation.
All right, fine, no bits. Look, what's the menu? What
We
do
gotta-
you guys have here?
We got a dead burger pizza. We got the dead burger. We
He's
got,
talking quietly now.
we got finger fries. I just, we got a couple
Give us,
jokes.
like, hey,
Hey, speak up.
I need you to get a little louder. I can't hear you. I need like, can I get like, just give us like 15 fucking dead burgers. Can we get like 15?
15.
Those are $5 a piece, sir. Are you sure about that? That's $75.
I'm so hungry.
Benny kind of leans forward and says, "Look, you know what we did for you. I need you to comp us this meal."
Yeah, I think it should be free.
With some crispy bits on the side.
With some bits.
Randy looks around and he says,
Look, it's dead in here. No one's here.
"It's dead
see
in
all
here.
your
You're
bits.
right. Listen, fellas, I wanted to give you good news. That's why I was so excited to see you. Jennifer,
Keep my eyes closed.
I asked her out and she fucking said yeah, And so we're
Isn't she
fine.
your manager?
Oh,
We're gonna start going. We're gonna start going steady. I said, "Hey, look, please go out with me, or I'll fucking. I don't know what I'll do with myself." And she seemed interested. I don't feel like I had to twist her arm at all.
Wait,
really.
Randy, wait. Hold
You
on.
twisted her arm? That was an
Off.
option for you?
Did you imply you were gonna kill yourself? If you...
Not like outwardly, of course.
Oh,
Just kinda
right.
just-
Did you do it inwardly?
Listen,
Subtext
the
is-
ladies have a way of speaking about this amongst each other. They call it a red flag. She's gonna talk to her friends and she's gonna say it was a red flag. This guy.
She got friends.
He's
She
gonna
got
kill
friends.
himself.
You gotta shut that down.
Frank,
No friends.
I'm a
I
zombie,
don't like,
man. I'm
I
all
don't like
red
your
flag.
approach, Randy.
I'm
I don't
just
like your
completely
approach.
red flag.
But listen,
give me
let's put
advice.
this aside. You're at work right now. I think you should get these burgers because I'm so hungry.
I'm already working on them, man. They're being prepared. in the back.
You could have got the bits by now, Doug.
Okay, well, can you tell us like where to sit and like do your job? Because like I'm
Fucking-
just standing here, I don't know where to go. I'm
Look, man, I
lost.
feel like maybe you can give me advice. You fucking just roasted the shit out of me. I mean, maybe like give
Oh
me
my
some.
God.
Okay, look, go sit in the corner.
That's
man.
your
Sit in
manager.
corner.
The power dynamics are off. Power dynamics are off.
Caesar.
You're gonna have
What
to
do you
go
think
down
this
on her
is?
every night, or you're gonna get fired. There's no
Yeah.
way to do it.
I mean, like it's also on top of that, like you
should
started
quit.
on such a weird foot. You know what I'm saying?
The
Like, it's so
foundation is
weird.
off.
It's
Foundation is off.
exactly everything from here, unless there's like a complete retraction and she really believes that you are willing to walk it back. You know.
What's this guy's name? Randy.
Randy Owens.
I lean into Randy Owens.
His shoulder like skin starts to peel, and it looks like his arm might like, fall out of its socket.
You see some of my skin, more of my skin gets exposed from my hobo rags. Listen, Randy. This is what you need to do. You need to put crispy bits back on the menu. You need to show, what's her name, Jennifer? You need to show Jen, we're on a first name basis, man, Jen, that you're willing to do something for the store, to make it better. You need to put crispy bits.
You're
Power
right.
dynamics are off. You need to be the boss. Put the crispy bits back on the menu.
Will you roll for persuasion?
Yes, that's what I was hoping for.
Boom.
I've gone to like fully supporting the maid at this point. She's like on the verge of
Yeah,
passing
you're
out.
holding her up like a baby too, like under the armpits. You're just holding her.
I wrote us bad.
You're kind
Oh,
of like
no.
you're playing with this guy's hand, and you're.
Oh my god.
I'm doing this to his hand.
Yeah, let me
You're
roll.
stroking him?
Let me roll. You know his. See what he gets.
What?
So he looks you in the eye. And he says, "You're right. You're fucking right. If
Oh
I
my
show her,
God.
if
I
I
should
show
fuck him.
her that I care about something other than myself,
Then killing yourself.
yeah, I think she'll really respect that. You're right. You fucking the bits are back on the menu, boys.
Bits are back on the menu, boys.
I'm gonna fucking get you the best bits in the world. And
3
listen,
bits.
I'm gonna talk to her, and I'm gonna full retraction. I'm gonna fix things. You guys enlighten me today. I gotta go, man. These burgers are coming out in a few minutes. He runs behind the counter. 10 minutes go by. Burgers come out. Your pizza comes out. There's bits all over your burger, all over your pizza, even sprinkled into your
go.
fries. You even got a cup of Joe, and there's some fucking bits crushed up in there.
Mm.
So,
Well, boys, let's go sit down. Let's get some fucking food. Frank's fired up now.
I shake the maid
Wait a
awake
second. Yeah.
so that she can eat, but gently, not too hard.
Benny, tell me about your shift last night, man. What'd you get up to? Anything interesting happen to you?
I listened to my 3rd tape and learning Dwarvish. Nothing else really happened.
she kind of leans over and she says, "No, mish. No, mish."
But he kind of just looks down and places his hands, realizing he's learned the wrong language. He was learning Portuguese instead of Spanish this whole time. Yeah, that's all.
Frank goes, that fucking sucks, bro. You know, back in the day, he's smoking a joint in this restaurant. He's done with it. Says, you know, when I was a kid, my mom, she made me learn Russian. And I got really far. I took it for a long time. You know, I was homeschooled, and I learned all this Russian. And I met this Russian kid, you know, and I started speaking Russian to him. And he said, "What the fuck are you saying to me, guy?" And it turns out my mom, she was making up her own language. She was the one teaching me Russian. She was just making noises the
Yeah,
whole time. It was just,
Russian's not a thing in our culture.
yeah, she was just going. She's making noises, and I thought it was real, and it wasn't real.
It turns out she was just saying things very fast, and like, she was rushing to get it out, and that's
Yeah, she was
clear
rushing.
misinterpretation there.
Yeah, that's how I relate. And Frank is noticeably high at this point. He goes, and that's how I relate to you, Benny. I understand your pain. What about you, Caesar? What's going on in your head right now? What are you thinking about?
I have a face full of bits.
I finally got bits back on the menu, boys. Y'all like bits?
Have we been eating bits? Has Frank been eating bits?
Yeah, Frank's picking at him.
Pretty good, huh?
Oh, they're so good.
Back in '92, they got rid of bits. You know why?
What is that?
They found me in the trash, in the dumpster, picking through the bits they couldn't sell. Then they decided they couldn't sell it anymore.
Too much of a liability.
Oh my god.
But now they're back. I feel like myself again. I look at the maid. Is she eating bits?
She's trying to, for sure. She can't get most of them in her mouth. You just see her like.
They're just falling.
I just hold like a napkin below it to catch everything that falls out.
She gets one in
Benny,
her nose.
it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet of you, Benny. Thinking of settling down, making life with this gal.
I just don't want there to be a mess in the van.
Hey, Benny. I think you should take it a little bit more seriously with this gal. I think there's something there for you.
I am a machine made for war.
She's a gnome desperately with the desperate need to rise through the maid ranks. You're perfect for each other.
Listen, as you guys are having this conversation, your boy Frank, he kind of gets up, goes to the bathroom real quick, and while he's in the bathroom, his phone gets a text. Benny, I assume you look over at it, and you see very bright. It says the cook. It's a text from the cook. It says 209 Helsing Drive, midnight, no weapons. Frank's coming back from the bathroom. Do you relay this information to him?
I look at him and I say, "You got to text Frank."
Oh shit. Hey. Frank is clearly just hotboxed the bathroom. He goes, that's the job for tonight. I wanted to talk to you guys about this. He lights up another job while we're sitting here eating. Do you guys want, I know we talked about it and we agreed that I was going to do this by myself, but, let me at least, maybe we should talk about this. Is this something you guys would like to be a part of? I don't want to exclude anybody from the opportunity to get in on this action.
Benny says, "I thought we agreed that you would be best so that we didn't blow our cover."
I think it's a good idea. It protects us the most, but I wanted to at least talk about it again and just make sure we're all on the same page. I mean, Cecil, what do you think?
You should take the maid.
I look over and I realize that she's still here. I say, oh shit. I forgot she was here. I turn to the maid and I say, and I pass her the joint. Is she even conscious?
No, at this point she's sleeping with a fucking bit in her nose.
Oh, okay. So she's not here.
No, she's there, but not physically.
Okay, I say. I think. Never mind. I think we can talk right now. Well, listen. If I go in here and I do this by myself, it does give us the best chance of if I get caught up with them, you guys still presumably innocent, or at least in terms of double cross. And
I lean in to Frank.
Shirtless.
I'm role playing. I should lean in to Frank.
Hey, listen.
what's up, buddy?
I let some titties slip.
Hey, listen. I was old when this world was young, and now this world is old and I'm older. And a lesson I've learned through all the years: never underestimate a gnome. Was she a gnome? A gnomish maid. You should take her.
I like to make a persuasion roll.
Make it against Michael's persuasion roll. So both of you roll and see who gets higher.
Okay.
Is the maid
gonna
literally a gnome?
Oh
Is
my
she
God,
like
he's
short?
almost
Yeah, she's
fucking
gnomish.
18.
She's a gnome.
So fuck. Where's my persuasion?
You got a high persuasion, man.
I do, but I rolled an 8.
So you're siding with him then.
I mean, Frank is very high right now, and he looks at the maid and he says, "Okay, fine, I'll take the maid." That's
Good
fine.
idea. I lean back.
Maybe you know what? I need to talk to her anyways, because like I forgot I got like a lead earlier, and I was supposed to talk to her, and I ended up just kind of getting her really high and taking her to a restaurant.
That's how I got all my dates. That's how I got all my ex-wives.
Hey, there you go. Hey, but listen, here's the thing. I am still gonna need you guys, because listen, I'm worried that I get caught up with these headless people. That there's a chance I get put in a dangerous situation. I need to know that if I give you guys a ring, you guys are my boys. You guys are gonna show up, help me out, and I'll do the same if I'm ever not with you guys. And you guys give me a call and you say, Frankie, no, we need you. I'll drop what I'm doing. Are we on? Are we? What do we think? Am I just super high right now, or are we?
Beanie, you're the only one with a phone, so I can't really agree or disagree.
You
to
don't have
this
a
proposition.
phone? We
Nah,
need to get you a phone.
I had a government flip phone, and they took
Wait,
it.
you have a phone?
The police
'Cause
took
we
it.
were talking on the phone that one day.
Yeah, that was mine. I had my government flip phone. I lost the government. The police took it.
At what point did? Oh, you never got it back?
I didn't think about it.
The government gave you
We
a
can
phone?
go- I can call.
They gave me the
Henry,
phone.
I
They
can-
took it back. You know, the government gives and she takes. You know what I'm
I
saying?
looked
Wait,
down at my
no,
phone, which
that's
was
not how
worse
that
than
works.
his.
See, Frank goes, Caesar, I can just call Henry and we can go get your phone from the police station.
Hey, how about? Is that a thing?
That's the thing. Yeah, that's how I got my phone when we.
I had some good podcasts downloaded on that phone. I appreciate it.
Yeah, let's go do that. We can go by the police station really quick.
What
time is the meeting?
It's at midnight. That phone only has 50 megabytes of space for all those podcasts. So
He's like, I have a
Episode of Joe
podcast.
Rogan.
yeah, it's disgusting.
It's
like,
ultra compressed.
it's just the clip of Alex Jones saying, "I'm kind of retarded." It just plays on loop all night.
Let's go to the police station. We're not
Okay.
paying, right?
No, you didn't pay. You guys head to the police station, talk to Henry. Henry immediately says, "Hey, listen, fella, your phone's not here. All right? I mean, it was never here. I don't know. We never picked a phone up off of you. I saw it in your pocket or something." And
That's my other phone. That's my other phone. That's the phone with minutes on it, not the one with podcasts.
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean the podcast, bro? Yeah, we were all
Yeah.
listen to that. You know, we got.
You listen to my podcast?
We fucking had to, bro. It's a fucking banger, bro. I'm kind of retarded. he hands you the phone.
Is it an iBard Nano?
It is an iBard Nano, and it's a flip iBard Nano. It's disgusting.
Beat us up.
Did you want to talk to the gnome? Did you want to have that conversation? Are you ready for it?
Who's the gnome?
The maid. All right. Anything you want to say to her?
I say, hey, I don't speak. Does she understand? Are you understanding me right now? I'm talking to her.
Tiny bit.
Pequito.
You know,
Benny,
back it up.
are you good at drawing? Since you're
Absolutely.
like a robot, could you just like draw like a picture perfect?
When I go to draw something out, it's like a dot matrix printer, and I just like put a bunch of points in the paper to vary the darkness or brightness.
Could you draw a picture of the kitchen at the
Mansion.
the mansion place, and draw the feathers by the door, and we'll ask her if she remembers anyone
Question
coming
mark?
in?
I draw a perfectly orthographic view of it from like a 3D camera looking down to give an overview of the place using exact dimensions to scale.
She looks at it and is instantly she's instantly reminded of that night, and she knows exactly what you're talking about because you know,
Frank's
she
looking at her with this face.
she'd anticipated a conversation about this at one point. She just says she gestures to this figure Alex, Benny, in this picture he drew like kind of like the silhouette of a person and like with a question mark over the head, and she's kind of getting the gist that like, oh, you're asking who this is, who entered that night, and she pauses and she says, Mickey.
What?
Mickey.
Mickey had. No. Okay.
House?
Yes. Did Mickey have feathers? I said that to you too.
Feathers, no, feathers. Someone else didn't see. Just saw Mickey big. People behind Mickey. Mickey only saw Mickey.
Okay.
Maybe.
Thank you. What's your name?
Matilda.
That's right. I forgot. Write that.
A limitation on Benny's drawing ability is he has no ability to be creative, so he can only draw what he's seen before.
Jeez.
Just to clarify.
Awesome. Okay.
Figured as much.
Okay, so with that down, you guys you drive around town, check out a few places, just kind of see some sights. You guys stop by the mall, which is this big outdoor market next to the hospital and the university, the school. And it's like an outdoor marketplace, and you guys like go around and check out some stuff. There's some really cool, interesting stuff there, but you guys you're in the mood to spend. You're just kind of killing time, smoking weed. So,
Sticky grass.
yeah, it's sticky grass. So, anyways, night falls. It becomes midnight, and
Dang.
Frank, you guys pull up to around this area. You guys are on Helsing Drive right now, and you're looking for 209. And as you're driving, you kind of notice that on this road, like way further down the road, is actually the Dirty Bubble, the bar, saloon, nasty ass saloon you guys checked out earlier.
Yeah.
But anyways, you see this house and you park maybe like 2-3 houses down. You guys gonna
All right.
talk about this at all?
Yeah.
I called off of work at the Quickie Mart so we could be here all night if we need to. And also, I went into low power mode for most of the day, so I don't have to charge yet. To clarify.
All right. What time is it right now? It's like 11:45 or something.
Yeah, 11:45.
Okay. Frank turns to who's driving, Caesar?
Yep.
Okay. Frank says, "All right, listen, boys. You guys can do whatever you want to do. I don't care if you guys want to leave. I feel pretty confident that this meeting is gonna go smoothly, and I shouldn't be in too much danger. But worst case scenario, I will make a phone call, and I will call Benny, because Caesar, I know that you know how you are about answering the phone. Do you guys want to eat? I mean, do you guys have anything to do? Do you guys want to go do anything, or do you all just want to chill here, or what are you guys gonna do?"
We could investigate the feathers, Benny.
Okay.
Yeah.
I suppose.
This foursome.
Yeah. Let me know whatever you guys find. I'm gonna let you know what I hear from these dudes in here.
You take care of that maid now. Benny's been giving her the eye.
I forgot I'm gonna bring her with me, aren't I? I probably gotta. Do I need to roll to persuade her to come with me?
No, she listens to whatever you guys tell her because she's
Promotion.
her boss. If you say promotion before.
No. Okay. I want. Hey, listen. Can you guys do me one favor? This actually works perfect if you leave the maid with me.
Right?
Can I call you guys a cab and leave the maid as my getaway driver? Just in case.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, so
Oh.
Frank, you call a cab, and it says it'll be there in about 20 minutes. So, for the meantime, Frank,
Turning my camera off, but I'm still here.
for the meantime, Caesar and Benny just kind of sit in the car. Frank, you start walking in towards this place, and Frank, as you're walking in, you feel the sensation that you're being watched, and it feels as if you've been being watched since you left the car.
Okay.
As you pass between houses, you actually hear a scuffle between these two houses, as if like cats are fighting or something's going down. But you hear like a loud, like a trash can fall over. You glance over, you see nothing. It's dark, it's pitch black, but you know you heard a sound from that direction. You
Okay.
continue onward, right?
Okay, yeah, but here, hold on. I have a couple questions for you as the DM before I go to this meeting, just so that I'm prepared.
Yeah.
So I know I have one note here that says, "Look for the red one, see if he's there." Aston Arbery. Can you remind me what that is about?
So the turtle, Leonardo Uguay, he asked you to confirm whether or not this guy was there, and he would pay you. And he says this
Okay.
guy is a lion with a leonin with a red mane and like some brown spots, and he would look damaged because he last time they encountered each other, there was a big fight and he nearly died. The second you see Frank walk away and you see him go out of shot, he kind of disappears into the darkness. He's gone about 5 minutes. You assume like at this point he's opening the door and being ushered in. You guys are kind of sitting out, leaning up against the van, chilling, right? When you hear a sound of footsteps. To your right and to your left, figures come out of the shadows, and it's about 6 people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a large group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's JP, who is the cook's kind of apprentice.
Jump here?
He's the guy that you bit, Caesar, in the first fight.
Oh, I remember.
What?
And there's a few other people.
Oh, the meth cook's
yeah.
apprentice? Yeah.
There's a big figure with what seems like feathers. It seems like he's an Aarakocra. He's wearing a robe. You can't really get a good look at his face. You see something moving in the robe in his back. It's something small and spherical. You're not really sure what it is. You see an obese, homeless-looking dwarf. He comes around the corner. So I was wrong when I said 6 figures. There's actually only 4, and there's like a halfling. But they look very intimidating, right? And they kind of pull up on you and they say, "What are you doing out tonight, boys?" And it's the bird talking.
So I'm sorry to clarify. This is an Aarakocra and not a Kinku.
No, it's an Aarakocra and not a Kinku. And
Okay.
you kind of see a peak, and you see his features are very owl-like. Not like a normal Aarakocra.
I'm looking up
Aarakocras
Aarakocras right now, and I don't get that.
It's just a bird person, like a falcon or something.
It's an owl guy.
It's more bird than you are.
Penis with wings.
Okay.
Yeah, they have wings. So,
Erica.
I get it.
These guys
Aarakocra.
pull up
Oh.
and they say, "Listen, we're with the Headless. We don't want to fight. We know what your friend's going in to do right now, and we want you to be there. We have a presentation for you."
You gave me a real Arashaka with that one, Wood. But we got
You
something
already
to
called
take
a
care of.
cab.
Bye.
The cab's not coming. Now, come with us. Let's just have a little conversation. No fighting involved. Understood? You'll be compensated for your time. I assure you. What's up? Why are you raising your hand?
Do Aarakocras have cocks and balls?
Certainly more than a fucking Kenku does.
I'll slobber them if you don't let me go. I'll slobber your cock and balls.
This guy kind of like pulls his thing to the side, and you see a massive fucking anime-looking sword on his side.
Oh, I thought you were going to say penis.
Massive cock.
Huge hentai cock on his hip.
He says, "Look, come with me, please. We just want you to hear us out. We need people. We're building an army. We want you to hear our presentation. Come on."
No.
Why?
Give us some incentives.
You'll get a board each.
Bored now, bored after.
Okay, he hands you a board. He's like, "This
I
is
leave.
okay, Benny. Make a dexterity saving throw or a strength saving throw,
Okay.
whichever one you want."
We're bored richer boys.
I rolled 12.
Okay. So, now you do the same thing, Caesar.
Okay.
Strength or dex for Caesar?
I would say Dex because he's trying to like finagle his way out of there and run.
Oh.
13.
It's like a scene from a movie. You guys are suddenly bombarded with like the hilts of weapons and knocked. Well, Caesar, you're at least knocked unconscious.
Shit. Can I do something
Vinny,
real quick?
you're tased immediately. Yeah, you can do.
They
something.
knock a screw loose
Can
in
I
my
do a
head.
sleight of hand to try to grab this guy's cock?
Okay, yeah.
Before you go under?
Yes.
12 again.
12.
Is that enough?
You graze a ball and scratch it a little bit, and with your dirty fingernails, it's definitely gonna get infected. So
Yeah, that's poison damage.
So
That's
anyway,
morale damage.
yeah, that's what happened.
Psychological.
You guys are both rendered unconscious, and then we cut to Frank as he knocks on the door.
Frank.
The door instantly swings open, and out of the darkness comes a figure, walking, hands like this, on his hand. He's walking on his
I
feet.
swear to God.
Protruding from his abdomen are 6 tentacles.
Oh, okay.
On his back,
Oh,
there lies-
I'm sorry,
I thought it
Trevor.
was-
I hate to interrupt you. I was really worried you were gonna be bitey right
No,
there, and
no.
I was gonna shit my pants and
I was
probably
too.
just not get out of the campaign.
So what you see is a massive, 10-foot tall, slimy man with a troubling nose that somewhat resembled a flaccid chode. He had 6
good
girthy
word.
tentacles bulging from his abdomen. He had 8 swords latched to his back in a sort of peacock pattern. He steps forward. His tentacles are just kind of like wrapped behind his back, and he's just kind of walking like this. And he says, "I've heard a lot about you from the cook. I think you'd be
Squidward.
lovely to have in our organization." You kind of get a good look at him. He's wearing a large amount of pirate gear. He seems incredibly strong. Like with the full group, you don't think you could take this guy. He says, "Please follow me."
Oh, wait, sir, respectfully, before I go anywhere, what's your name?
My name is Squilliam Ward. They call me the
Squilliam.
Squid.
Okay, Squilliam. Hey, I have a question for you, Squilliam. You guys cool with like smoking in here or what?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay. And I fire up a cig.
Yeah, one of his tentacles actually comes out and whips a lighter up in front of your face and like sparks it up for you.
Thank you, sir.
Please follow me.
All right, let's go.
Okay, you both walk in. One of his tentacles reaches back and shuts the door as you walk in. As you guys are walking down this hallway, he keeps his fingers laced together constantly, right? But the whole time his tentacles are reaching out, adjusting picture frames, tightening light bulbs, and the whole time just holding his hands like this while these things kind of automatically like do all these like housekeeping things. While he's walking, he kind of like looks his head over his shoulder and he says, "Let's keep this short, shall we? I have Bardic class after this in the morning." And then as he says this, he kind of reaches into the sheath on his hip, and he pulls out 2 pieces of a clarinet, hooks them together real quick.
Christ.
He kind of weakly musters a few strained notes before immediately taking it and tucking it back. He kind of whips out a quick little arpeggio, you know what I mean? And then it's really bad. He's a really bad musician. So he does that, and then suddenly you guys are entering a massive room. It's like a hall. It's like a common area. There's a giant staircase leading to the top, and at the top of the staircase, you see 2 sets of eyes. One of the eyes seems to be about probably 4.5 feet off the ground, not very tall at all, and they also seem to be lopsided. The other set of eyes are probably about 7 feet up in the air, and they are red slits peering at you, unblinking. As you enter this room, Squilliam falls back and he kind of shinks behind you, and he's kind of blocking the exit. But he does it in a very unthreatening way. He's just getting out of your way so you can have this conversation. Frank, the floor
There's
is
no
opened
lights
up.
on in this room.
There are
Okay,
some
yeah.
lights on, like in the center of the building, but you can't see. Like these figures are shrouded in darkness, and the figure, the small one, starts stepping forward down these stairs. He's kind of like doing a little limp, walking down these stairs, and he comes into frame, and you see like this massive head that like a corner of it is fucking caved in a little bit, and it's tilt like this, and he just kind of looks at you and he says, well, Frankie the Face, I've heard about you. Interesting fella you are. I've heard a lot about you. It's a shame your friends couldn't be here. I really wanted to talk to them too.
Bruh.
Yeah, well, you know, they're not committed to the cause.
Oh. That's a shame. We'll have to do some swaying then, I guess. He claps his hands. Benny and Caesar are thrown into this hallway, this room with you. And
Frank is disturbed by this. He was not expecting this.
They're on their knees. By the way, you guys have no weapons on you. And on the left side enters the bird. He kind of takes his cloak off and throws it up into a closet. You see his full figure. He's probably about 6.5 feet tall. These tight ass wings that kind of like they're kind of slightly armored. He's wearing very fancy armor with like a gold trim. He's standing there with his arms crossed. And there's something moving around his back. You can't quite see it yet. On the other side of the room, there are two more figures. One of them is the cook, the guy you thought and have been talking to this whole time. And the other one is a homeless-looking dwarf. He's kind of obese. His hands seem to be greatly damaged, and his long mustard yellow trench coat seems to constantly graze the floor, turning kind of like the edge of it into like a doo-doo brown right at the trim. You guys are taking in these figures, and you guys are, of course, all seeing Halfhead. Benny and Caesar, you're both kind of stirred awake, and Halfhead says, "Oh, man, I was hoping we wouldn't miss out on you, especially you, Caesar. I'm a fucking fan. I fucking worship you, man. You know, we used to talk about some of the shit you used to do back in the day all the time, right? The fucking, the Feast for Crows, the 7-day famine. That's some big shit around here." He kind of turns and looks back up at the top of the staircase towards the eyes. He says, "Hey, man, you know, you would have loved this guy if you met him, man. You would have loved his work. He's a real fucking revolutionary." And he turns back to you, Caesar, and he gets real close, and he says, "You know, I consider myself a bit of a revolutionary, too. That's why I look up to you, you know? Not a lot of people would do what you did. And it takes balls. I fucking worship it. That's why I need you in my group, man. That's why I need all of you. You guys haven't even been in town for less than a week, and already you're sticking your fingers in every fucking pie in the city. You guys got promise. I fucking love it. What do you guys got to say to this?"
Frank doesn't speak because it sounds like Caesar's being spoken to.
Caesar?
Your mic's up, Eduardo. You're muted as well. Physically on the mic. Physically
mic.
on the
I
headphones.
forgot that button exists.
There you go.
You got a pretty little half head there, Harry. These changes, something happened to it.
You're such a fucking tease. I love you. Oh, man. Yeah. He looks back at the eyes. He says, "This fucking dude almost starved half of Arkney over the course of a fucking week, man. You would have loved it, man. Fucking." As he's talking, you guys finally catch sight of this thing crawling on this owl's back. And you see it's kind of a spherical metallic ball with these 4 cylindrical arms with like these 3-pronged claws at the end of it. They're kind of razor sharp, and it's a robot. And Benny, you look at this thing, and instantly your eyes light up as you recognize this is another Warforged. You guys see on top of this Warforged, it's paint. By the way, it's painted to look like it's wearing a little fucking suit. It looks like a ball, but it's painted to look like it has a little suit on. And on the top, like a fucking mohawk, is a strip of like letter, and it says R1CK13. And you guys kind of look at that, and you kind of get the gist of like, oh, it says Ricky, you know. And Benny, the R is very important to you because that details that this Warforged is a scout unit. It's a recon unit. And it's why it has the R instead of the B, which, yours stands for Berserker unit. So this conversation is happening between Caesar and Halfhead, and Halfhead's also looking at you guys. And do you say anything? Anyone?
Sir, respectfully, my friends democratically chose not to come here. I don't see why you insist on them being here. Am I not? I kind of am feeling a little disrespected, to be quite real.
Frankie.
One is not enough for you.
Frankie. Pride, man. What is that? Why is it getting in the way here, man? You're a good fucking dude. Look, man. All three of you are fucking crucial to my plan. All three of you. If you'll just hear me out. And then there's a growl from up the stairs, and a figure says, "Get on with it, Halfhead, before you waste any more of my time." Harry sighs, and he turns back to you guys, and he says,
Harry sighs.
"Listen, fellas. We know all about your mafia ties. We've been watching you ever since the Dead Burger scrap. Thing is, we don't really care either. The families aren't exactly our enemies, all right? No, I like to think of them more as our precursor, right? They're the old way boys. All they care about is accumulating wealth and power and then holding on to it until they can't even use it. It's disgusting. Every time I see it, I want to fucking vomit. Now the Headless, we intend to use it. All right? I'm gonna crush the family that took mine, whilst ridding Arkney of a 50-year-old plague. The owl kind of steps forward, a little close to you guys. He says, "I'm gonna free my father and dismantle the police."
Defund the police.
The cook, he steps forward too. He says, "I'm gonna rule the drug trade with an iron fist, ensuring that my product is never sold to an underage child again." And you kind of look in his hand, a tear falls down his cheek, and in his hand he's holding a little child's baseball hat. And he looks a little sad.
That's wonderful.
Okay, what about the rest of them? Does anyone else
That's
have
wonderful.
Before anyone else steps forward, he
wonderful.
says, Halfhead takes over and he says, "You see, boys, a group with no leaders, one goal,
That's wonderful.
and infinite purpose." And when he says this, he's almost fucking shuddering without fucking genius.
Frank is gone.
What's so funny, Frank?
Hold on. I want to go back to this guy.
Even the gods would pray for something like this, Frank.
I pointed William Wallace. And I say, brother,
I forgot that was his name.
everyone. Hey, brother. Everyone else here had like a pretty interesting thing going on, but you threw me a curveball when you pulled that baseball out. Can you explain the backstory? I need to know before I can make a decision on the organization.
Really hinging on you.
There's like a soft shift in the room, and you kind of like click, and a spotlight kind of shines on him.
Oh my god.
On the coat. And he's holding his hat, and he looks up and he says, 15 years ago, I was cooking for the Mancuso family, and they were selling to anybody who had money, and they sold to a fucking kid, a fucking child, my niece's kid, man. It was my niece's fucking boy. That's my nephew.
How old is he?
Wait.
That's my nephew.
You could have said that. You could have said nephew instead of niece.
My second nephew.
Once removed.
He really was once removed.
Okay, Frank's face is straight because I can't do it, but he says, how old was this kid?
He was 9 and fucking hooked on sticky grass. I said, sticky grass is enough. You don't need the dark part. He started chewing the dark part. You see, he's about to throw up. Like fucking.
He's crying and throwing up.
He's not gonna make it.
And Frank says, what happened to this kid?
He was
Give you his hat.
He was smoking so much sticky grass and eating so much dark bark that he started to walk. He walked all the way to Denburger. He got leukemia and died.
Wait, what? He got leukemia?
He got leukemia, bro. What the fuck, bro? Don't fucking make me keep talking about it, bro. Please. He got leukemia,
Okay.
bro.
We cannot join these guys.
I can imagine William Wallace just runs away crying. He's devastated.
He walks back, the spotlight cuts, and it opens back up on Half-Head Harry.
Jesus Christ.
Where the fuck did you get that guy, Harry?
That guy is the best fucking cook in the business. 99% purity on butt spice.
Oh my god. My jaw hurts.
All right. Frank says, listen, Half-Head. The real reason that I've come here today, and I was hoping not to have to disclose this in front of my friends, but I trust them, and so I guess they're here, and I'll do it anyways. I'd like to set up a meeting with you, for you.
What kind of meeting?
Meeting with a very powerful person.
What do you fucking want me to say, man? You want us to meet somebody? Of course we're down, but we want to meet
My boss.
What's his name?
Listen.
How dare you ask him that?
And I didn't come to meet with fucking crybaby baseball bitch. I didn't come to meet with the fucking
owl bitch with the big ass cock.
Yeah, I didn't come to meet
It was my.
any of these.
You hear him cry from the corner. He's like, "It was my sister's daughter's boy.
fuck up, bitch.
It was my niece's
Business.
son, my nephew."
business
Once
for being such a bitch. Is the red lion here?
You don't see anybody. I mean, you see the red-eyed slits that look like kind of like cat eyes at the top of the thing, but that's the only clue you have.
Alright, I didn't come to meet with any of these motherfuckers. I came to meet with you. I came to set something up with you. So respectfully, I will divulge that information to you when you would like to quit wasting my time. And can I roll for persuasion here?
Yeah, you can roll, but I mean, with disadvantage, you're surrounded by like 6 people,
Okay.
all mean mugging you.
Natty 20, here it comes. Natty 20.
You got it. You got
I
it.
feel it. It's
You're gonna
coming.
fear
Coming,
fight
Natty
with
20.
his heart again.
You suck.
Oh, wait, that's not how that works. So should I just do 2d20? Oh wait, no. Oh well, that's a failure. I'm gonna do it wrong again. Oh my god, bro.
That's
Wow, without
Life.
disadvantage, you would have won.
That's wonderful.
It's so stupid.
Listen, man.
Oh, Frank goes cross-eyed and he's like, I'd like to have you.
I'm interested, but we need your help in our group. And there's one person we want to meet before we meet this mysterious power person. And then we'll set up whatever agreement you want to have. Whatever meeting you need. But we want to meet one specific person first. We want to talk to Beans. Face to face. As soon as possible.
how do you want to talk to Beans? Do you want it to be consensual?
As long as she's in this building, I don't care.
Okay. Listen, we can do business, but unless they want to be a part of it, they don't have to be. So, what's it gonna be, boys? And I turned to my friends.
I'm shaking my head.
Caesar?
I'm outie.
Yeah, respectfully leave them out of it. They're good dudes. They won't talk. It works better if I'm on the inside and we have them working the angle with the Canizaros and the genie and all, and the Mancusos. We are one, all three of us. We're gonna be talking amongst each other anyways. Let us work this our own way. Trust me, I'll get Beans here tomorrow. Bitch likes to sit on things. I'll give her something to sit on.
I figured you guys would be persuasive and try to talk us out of it, but we need to talk to Beans tomorrow, and we don't know if we can rely on you to get the job done. So, here's my proposal. And you hear behind you, the squid kind of opens the door with his tentacle and wraps his tentacles around something in this supply closet and brings it out and throws it at your feet. It's chosen.
Oh.
Martial arts guy.
Halfhead grabs a pistol, cocks the pistol, and puts it to this guy's head. Call Beans now. Tell her we got you all captured and that she needs to get here immediately and she has to come alone or you're all gonna die. Of course, we're not really gonna hurt you. You three, at least. Chosen here, he's really depending on you.
I look down at Chosen. Frank's face is unwavering. What does Chosen look like right now?
He's also unwavering. He's giving you a look at like, do what you gotta do.
I look back to Halfhead and I say, well, it's no wonder you got half your fucking head blown off, buddy. You're a terrible fucking negotiator. Listen, I've only met this guy one time. And, you know, respectfully, the way that you're going about this whole process has been... I thought we had something going on here. I thought we were going to meet like professionals. This has been a completely amateur hour presentation. You let this fucking guy get on a soapbox for 10 minutes and fucking talk about his fucking nephew, niece, whatever the fuck. You bring my friends here when they don't want to fucking be here. Now you're expecting me to just fucking call Beans for no reason. Let me get her here the safe way tomorrow. I can get her here under fucking normal circumstances without all of this. You don't need to do any of this. Let the professional do the work. There's a reason they call me the face. I will get this done. I can do this job. You give me a job, I will get it done. You don't need to fucking shoot anybody. You don't need to fucking force anybody to do anything. All you need to do is talk to me.
Trev, can I do a covert?
Yeah, what do you mean by covert?
Can I, while Frank is talking, get my crab to get over to the gun?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Roll like
Should I roll?
You have a crab?
I have a crab.
You did find familiar.
How should I go about doing that?
Just roll a like a check. Like
I'll do a
stealth. Sleight of hand,
Let me
I
see
guess.
what's better. Let me do a deception check. No, I'll do stealth. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Sick.
What'd you roll?
17.
Okay.
Oh, big roll.
Crab's going like this.
As you do this crab kind of like
Pistol shrimp.
Yes.
makes its way all the way up his arm without being noticed by anybody, and it's touching the gun now. What do you want it to do?
Frank, keep talking. I'll let you finish.
Listen, Harry, I'm telling you. You give me a job and I'll do it. I already know what I'm gonna do to get Beans here. All I gotta do is get her to get in the car with me. We'll go for a drive. She doesn't even need to know where we're going. I'm telling you, it's no problem. She already knows that I'm working with you. I can pitch it as I want to talk to her about the headless without other people knowing. It's already something that's between the two of us. She trusts me.
You realize?
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I mean, come on. I turned to the William Wallace. I said, come on, look at what we did for Beans the other day. You remember when we beat the fuck out of you in the parking lot, huh?
He fucking cries some more.
I said, ask your boy if fucking I got the job done that day. Ask him. And I'm talking to Harry.
You're very persuasive. Very persuasive. Listen, Frankie. I'm willing to let you go and handle this business. I'm gonna hold on to your friends as collateral. You'll get them back tomorrow night.
I do the signal to the crab, and the crab pulls the trigger.
On what? The gun?
On the guy. The hostage.
Oh, shit.
Chosen falls to his death and dies in front of you. And is bleeding.
Great music for this moment.
Frank looks down and he's like, wait, so Harry shot him allegedly? I mean, basically?
Harry looks at the gun and sees the crab hanging from it and fucking shakes it and shoots the crab too. And he just kind of looks at you guys and he says, what'd you do that for?
For the first time, Frank's face is...
He makes an expression. I unbutton my trench coat. And I let it ride. I let it loose.
As you do this, Squilliam wraps his tentacles around your arms and your legs and fucking ties you up and is holding you. And then draws 2 swords and then 2 more swords. So he's holding 4 swords right now.
I'm yelling.
You're starting to scream, and one of the tentacles kind of pulls down your throat.
Fuck!
To shut you up. And the bird steps forward. He pulls out a massive weapon, and he swings it, and he stops an inch away from Benny's face. And then Halfhead says, you try to pull one on me, Caesar. I fucking respect it, but I can't let it slide. You know that. Listen, take a trip with my friend downstairs. We're going to have you sit in a little room, a couple hours. We'll talk to Beans, have her show up ourselves. All right? We'll even send her some pictures of your friend Chosen here. Tell him that we did this, you know? Anyways.
Frank sighs.
Do you guys, you guys want to, these characters, a lot of these are higher level than you. If you try to fight them, it doesn't look like it would go your way.
Trevor, could I do a history check to see if there's any kind of communication I can have with this, like, recon unit that could, like, reset its programming or something? Is there any kind of verbal, like, command structure? I just want to do a history check to see what I roll. If you can say no if you want to.
Yeah, do a history check.
8. I forgot what it was.
The only thing you remember is the Civil War.
A set of commands to where you could verbally control these things, almost like an Alexa or something, but you have no idea what these are. And, they were never, there was never something you personally controlled, so it's not something you would know.
Okay.
So these figures start ushering you guys downstairs. As you walk downstairs, there's kind of like a little staircase leading down. On the sides are pictures. It's really dimly lit. And you see pictures of these halflings dressed up. You see one guy kind of going like this, and another guy going like this. And then after that, you kind of move past halflings, and then it becomes elegant-looking vampires standing, right? Going down. One of them, the most recent one, kind of looks like Bitey a little bit, but much older. You guys go down, and you are ushered to this dungeon downstairs, and you guys are put into a cell. And they shut this cell, and Halfhead says, look, I'm not going to kill you guys. I'm fucking interested in you. But you got to understand, you guys never had anything to bargain with to begin with. And with that, he shuts the door.
I look at Caesar and I say, do you still have that iBard Nano on you?
I check my various pockets.
Does he?
I'm out of fucking
Trevor.
cigs.
they picked your stuff up and
They would've let the
put
iBar
it in
Nano, come on.
a little. Yeah, they left the iBar Nano.
Thank
Also,
God.
Benny, they didn't know how to get into your vault, so they left all the shit in your vault too.
Okay.
So I pull out the R bar.
Okay, yeah. What are you doing with it?
Crank it.
What?
I take it, plug it into my wrist, and open my mouth and put it on speaker, and we listen to that Joe Rogan clip over and over.
Oh, okay. This is just morale building.
Listen, can you guys roll a perception check or an investigation check? Actually, now that you're in this cell, everyone has left. You guys are stuck in this cell by yourself.
Frank has kind
God.
of sat
Oh
down
my God.
and is just laying against the wall with his legs like spread out.
I thought Frank was going free.
Oh, am I not in there with you guys?
No, you're in there.
No
yeah,
shit.
no, I'm in there with you guys.
After the shooting incident, you guys kind of like you lost all bargaining power in that situation.
Yeah, I had it nailed down, and then
Yeah.
poor Chosen got blasted in a Pulp Fiction moment. Shot Marvin in the face moment.
Chosen's dead.
Okay, Frank. Frank, I'm gonna give you advantage. Go ahead and roll again because you have plenty of time, and the guys are kind of helping you look around. So go ahead and roll again, real quick.
It was lower.
Okay, so first thing you find is there's only a bed and a toilet down here. And first thing you find, Frank, is actually Benny's the one who finds this. Carved into the bedpost of this bed, he sees the words "Horseface was here." It seems aged and dusty, like it's been there a long, long time. To be honest with you, originally Chosen was gonna be down here to give some exposition. That's fucking out of the window. In the corner up in the top, you find a cross wrapped with garlic, and it's sharpened into a stake at the end. You do anything with that?
No, I just. Oh, you're talking.
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh. No, I just kind of look at it.
Okay.
Make a mental note. Do
I
I notice anything else?
No, well, actually, you do notice one more thing. You kind of look around under the bed, check that real quick, and you see there are 8 tiles with, it seems like a word etched into these tiles. And there's not really any, what's it called? There's not really any plaster between these tiles, so it looks like they can be raised and lowered freely just by hand. And you notice that there are 4 different languages amongst these 8 tiles.
Okay. I recognize Dwarvish, Elvish, and Thieves' Cant. Do I recognize any of the tiles?
You recognize 2 of the tiles. There's a Dwarvish one and an Elvish one. And you notice that both of them have a variation of the words push and the words pull. Push and pull for each language.
Okay.
There are 2 other languages that you do not seem to understand. What languages do the other guys speak? Alex, I would like you to make what would be best for language?
An intelligence check.
Yeah, make an intelligence check on these other 2.
I think I have
Everyone can
-2
make
to intelligence.
Yeah, everyone can make an intelligence check to see if you can kind of determine what is like which one's which. Because you assume it's one of them's push, one of them's pull. It's just figuring out which one's which.
I made a 6. I'm rolling so bad. Me and Caesar both rolled a 6.
You guys also notice that Frank is noticeably, for the first time since you guys have seen him, he's like disturbed. This is like the first time Frank's plan hasn't worked out the way it was supposed to. You can tell he's like angrily searching around and like looking at these tiles. He's going push, pull. Fuck, I fucking can't read this shit. Muttering to himself.
First time locked up, Brank.
Under these circumstances, yeah, probably.
You're
And
flustered.
he stands up and you know, actually he takes his jacket off. He's like, I need to fucking look. I can't see in this fucking thing.
There's too much fucking shit
How
up.
dark is it in
It's
here,
too
Trevor?
hot. There's a candle lit in the corner. You guys can see pretty well.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys can. Everyone want to make a perception check for me?
Another one?
Yeah.
I just gonna make us roll perception checks till we get something good.
Vinny,
I got a
Just roll
22.
good
yeah,
one.
Caesar also rolled a 22. What is it with us rolling the same values, Eduardo?
Natty 20.
Okay,
Dang.
you guys press yourself up against the wall, and you're kind of like pressing your ear up against it. I think Caesar's probably looking for some sort of food, but Benny, you're looking for a way out.
Pecking around.
Both of you kind of catch like a drift of air at the right moment, and you kind of like you press your eye up against this gap in the stones, and you can see that like it seems like there's something past this stone gap in the wall.
Benny says, it blows, it goes, and then starts punching the wall.
Okay, well, if you want to punch the wall,
If it blows,
three
it
successful
goes.
strength checks from you, and it will alert the people upstairs. If
Okay, then I don't punch the wall.
You get.
I kind of
you
tap
think
the
about
wall,
it,
and I'm
you
like,
think
this
about
is
it.
a hard wall, and I stop.
Like that wall looks solid.
you can
I
definitely-
want to punch the wall.
Yeah, you
That's
can
my mental
definitely open
state.
it if you need to, but it's up to you. I mean, you can keep messing around with the push-pull thing and see where that gets you.
I pluck off a feather and I start digging it in the hole.
Okay.
I mean, is there anything for us to push or pull?
How many different
The
tiles are there?
The tiles need to be pushed.
Oh,
or
you
pulled.
can push. You can push them.
There are 8
see.
tiles, 4 languages.
And so, have we already done the correct and appropriate things for the?
The 2 languages
other
you
one?
speak, yeah.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna. I mean, we can brute force the last
50-50. Yeah.
2. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with first. I'm gonna push down. I mean, I can go through all of them
Yeah,
if you want me to.
I mean, you do it. You're guessing at this point, but you're able to. Luckily, you spoke at least 2 of the language. You didn't have to sit there all day, you know.
Yeah, I don't think if we wouldn't have been able to get 2, it probably wouldn't have been able to just. It would have been taking a while.
Yeah. Okay. So, one thing is you need to distinguish. It doesn't matter. After a few brute force tries, you're able to do it, and you finally find the correct combination. And the stones kind of like fall backwards, like they were like attached to some kind of wooden door, like wooden trap door, and they fall back into like dirt, and like there's a soft thud, but it's not loud enough to alert anybody. So you guys have avoided alerting any security.
They couldn't hear us over the Joe Rogan podcast that was
No.
playing out of my mouth.
That was Alex Jones.
Well, it's on Joe Rogan when he said that.
It was
Uh,
on.
Okay, you guys,
JRE.
you find you see a dark tunnel that seems like it stretches on for a while, right? And you notice you can all crouch down and get in there, and it seems to open up once you're inside. You guys go.
We go.
Sure.
Is this a good? Is this a good idea? I mean, what kind of fucking jail cell just has a fucking puzzle built in that lets you escape?
Horseface was here, which implies that it got out somehow.
Okay. Let's go for it. Actually, you know what? Perfect fucking plan. Hear me out. We're gonna act like you guys knocked me out. You guys escaped. I stay in a cell. Plausible deniability. I can keep working this angle like the way we wanted to do. Where you guys got just fucking kidnapped.
But if we all leave, they have no hostage negotiation with Beans.
It's true.
Well, they will still have Frank.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If he comes,
If we all go.
yeah, if we go, if you go with us, then they don't have anything.
But I don't. I mean, I don't really.
He still wants to work the angle.
Yeah, full disclosure, I have bigger plans.
Well, then what? You could prove your worth to them by leave. I'm sorry. You could prove your worth to them by leaving and bringing Beans back voluntarily.
How about you guys make an opposed persuasion check and see which way it goes?
Oof.
No.
That's a good.
I refuse.
Yeah.
You
no, I mean,
evaluate me
he's
on a
doing
character
persuasion.
value.
yeah, he's doing persuasion check, IRL. That's a good plan. What time is it? I don't have a phone.
10:30. You mean it right now?
Yeah,
the game?
No, I'm talking in the game.
Oh, in the game it's probably like 1 o'clock in the morning.
I just don't know how we could get the beans and with no phones and get her back here.
I have a phone. I opened up my cavity.
Okay, what's the plan? I'll leave with you guys if we can establish a plan on how we're gonna get beans to come to us. What are we gonna do? Are
We
gonna
say that what's that guy monk martial arts man's dead.
Chosen's
We also-
dead, we need her to show up right here.
We also know the Aarakocra took part in killing Mancuso.
Feathery bitch. You're right.
You're not wrong.
And he had the robot. The recon unit.
Alright, so we call her, we stay close to this place, we go through this tunnel wherever it takes us, we stay close, we call her, we say we have a lead, we need her to come get us right now, dangerous situation, Chosen's been killed, come pick us up, we need a ride.
They didn't bring the Nomen. Is she still in the van?
Oh, she is.
The gnome.
Well,
No,
they
retcon.
They didn't check the van. They just
Oh.
saw you guys standing outside of it, saw that the van was off, and just assumed it was empty.
hilarious.
She was knocked out.
Well, because they've been following you guys for days and know you are the only three worth,
No,
fucking-
All right.
No, I actually like that.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, then what do we do once she picks us up? How do we convince her to take us back here?
Wait, so Beans is still going to pick us up? We're not going to take our van?
I figured we'd get her to come here and then book it.
Oh, I want to bring her to these guys and them like what Benny said and demonstrate value. Do you think
And then
that's
we
a bad
book
plan?
it.
I think we
Hey,
should
look-
come back, but with more than just us. We should bring more Mancusos, and as things go sour.
So you're not vibing with these headless. You
Of
don't
course,
want to
have
try.
you, did you, or were you a part of the same experience I was just a part of?
I don't know. That guy's leukemia story is pretty compelling.
See, okay, this is kind of why I didn't want you guys here because now you guys are gonna blow my whole shit up. I am
Like,
trying
what's
to
your
work
shit?
this angle. I want them to think that I'm gonna work with them. So
Are
Beans
you-
is a part of that.
Are you?
I need Beans. Are you guys gonna help me?
Who do you work for?
What are you doing? What's your end game? What's your Avengers end game?
You know that play Avengers Endgame?
The play, a classic reference. Frank goes, listen. I work for someone from out of town. Businessman. Rich guy. My allegiance is to them. My plan, and to you boys, who I have met and befriended along this journey. Okay, the Mancusos and the Canizaros and the Headless, it's all, everybody's fucking fighting. There's all this drama. I'm trying to get myself familiar with everybody. I'm trying to work every angle, okay? I'm trying to get as far in as I can. I think we can do it, the three of us. We can work together. We can become very powerful in this town. It starts with us getting Beans here. We don't have to we can save her. We don't have to fucking kill her. We don't have to what happened to Chosen should not have fucking happened. We could have gotten out of there clean. Beans can be fine.
Okay. This sounds okay. This was my original vision for what we did once we get out of here. When I said we bring more Mancusos, I meant things go sour.
I don't think they'll go sour. And even if they do, they do.
I think
That'll
they're gonna
just
kill
have to be
me.
how it goes.
They're definitely gonna kill Beans.
I definitely think they're going to kill Beans as well.
All right. Well, here's the question: Who do you guys really want to work for? At the end of the day,
I'm working to pay off my debts. I have no allegiance. I just don't want anyone who doesn't deserve it to be killed.
how much are you in the hole, Benny?
God.
I look to God.
He's in the whole 5 boxes.
Five
boxes.
How many boards is in a box? 100?
1,000.
1,000.
Oh my god, that's so much money.
Wait, planks or
Frango's.
boards?
There are 1,000
100
planks in a box. There's
What's
100
the-
planks in a board.
So 5,000.
This is
Planks.
5,000. Well, Hey, listen, 5,000. It's a reasonable amount of money. We can make that happen.
You guys
These
make
headless
about
guys.
75 a week, by the way. I'll be right back. I got these.
These headless guys, they'll pay us. I've got jobs. We've got side jobs with the cops. We've got side jobs with the turtle Uguay. We've got side jobs with everybody. We can become the fucking guys in this town.
I just don't want the headless.
Pick these families apart. Benny, we can get your dad out from under. Who does your dad owe this fucking money to?
Anyone and everybody. He's made deals with multiple people.
It's a
But
lump
mainly
sum
to
of
make
a debt.
Kustos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Caesar, I actually want to talk to you for a second. I love that we're doing all of this with God gone.
By God. God's forsaken
You are
us.
the one. You seem like you've got. What are you going for, man? What are you here for? What are you working towards?
I work for the Kenkus.
Okay. What do the Kinkus want and need? How can we make this happen together? Let's make some fucking deals here, baby. The three of us. What can we do?
I want a Kenku at the head of every organization in the city.
Okay. Listen. I have a fucking better idea, baby. How about this? How about one Kinku at the head of the only fucking organization in the city? Our fucking organization.
You're talking about a monopoly,
baby. I'm talking about a fucking monopoly, baby. I'm talking about you and fucking me and Benny. We fucking work every angle we can for the next. I don't care if it fucking takes 5 years. We fucking shake every hand. We suck every dick until we're at the fucking top of this tower, baby. We run this town, and you'll be at the top. Cause listen, I just want to be comfortable. I don't. Eventually, I want to retire.
That's what I'm angling for.
This is
a nice pension.
Yeah. Look, I just want to get this shit going. You know what I'm saying? We can all do it. But it starts
Benny,
with
does this align with your whole deal, Benny? A monopoly of 3. You're muted.
As long as that cook guy is in not a position of power, I'm happy.
As far as I'm concerned, my first executive order would be to fucking euthanize that guy.
Okay, I think we're all on the same page.
He
Then.
didn't do anything. He just told you a sappy backstory.
And Bitey, I think we also need to do.
He doesn't understand how leukemia works.
Listen. Right now, we play it slow. Listen, you boys just follow my lead because I have people I'm working for. We can work this together. Are we all? I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. I've disclosed a lot of information to you, by the way, today that I was not planning on doing. But you know what? Fuck it. Here we are. The thing with Beans. Are we gonna have any hard feelings if things go south?
I suppose not.
I turn to Caesar.
If we want what you want, if we're gonna do what you want to do, Frank, we need to think about how this affects, and we need to think about what organization we need to really invest in. We can't play all angles. Do we need?
Exactly.
This is our binary choice with Beans at this point. Are we gonna take over the Mancusos, or are we gonna take over the Headless?
There's a third group, by the way.
There's the Canizaros as well.
And you meet them tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
We bide our time until we meet the Canizaros and make a decision of which one to take over from there.
Oh.
The easiest way to take over the city is to simply have one organization take out the other 2, have that organization weakened, and then take it over from there. Coup d'etat.
I agree. Listen, how about this? With the Mancusos weak, the Canizaros are gonna have a unique opportunity. The genie's gonna want to get his spots back that he used to run from back in the day with Mickey. He's gonna feel like he's the rightful heir. He's not gonna want to fucking fuck with Horseface. I'd imagine we could maybe pitch to the Canizaros that we're working for them, and we can help them take over the Mancusos. And then the whole time we're running interference with the Headless, fucking up everything.
Mancusos are goat, or sacrificial goat.
I think they need to be at this point. Mickey's already gone. The first domino's already fallen.
Beans is dead.
I think that's where it's going here. What do you think, Benny?
It's all right with me, I suppose.
Benny's trying to play off an unfeeling, stoic robot, but you see he's clearly conflicted in the way his lights keep flickering.
It's against his programming to involve someone who really wasn't, didn't do anything, not a non-combatant. So he's
She
having
was
trouble.
a combatant the very first day when we had her smell her shits.
She gave us piss rugs in our bathrooms. What the fuck?
Piss carpet.
Benny, have you thought about that fucking carpet in the bathroom recently? Beans has done right by us, and it's fucking sad. But listen,
It's a human rights violation.
I've never gone to the bathroom. I don't need to use it.
The longer we talk about it, the harder I think it's gonna be. I think we should just fucking go.
Okay, let's go.
And
It's
so we fucking go to the tunnel.
Beans is dead. Long live Beans.
Okay, you go through the tunnel, and you instantly find a torch on the wall. It's extinguished.
I light it with my thumb lighter.
Placed his thumb, lights up the torch, and it instantly illuminates a long, narrow hallway. As you start walking, you notice these catacomb-like carvings in the walls, and there's these coffins, these stone coffins. Some of them are broken open, some of them are just thrown open. You see bones hanging out. These bones have been dead for a long time. And does anyone go and investigate, or are you guys not really fucking with the bones?
It's the Draugr from Skyrim.
Yeah.
Let me see what my investigation skill is.
It's gonna be a freaking vampire in one of these stupid cases. They're gonna go.
It's not good, boys.
I want to suck your cock.
That's what you're gonna say.
Okay, well, as you're walking, you do kind of get a closer look, Caesar, and you kind of catch the idea. You see fangs, right, hanging from these. So you know these are probably 50 vampires all in these coffins in this morgue-like room. And there's also, you see like dog bones, and you see like giant dog bones, of course. And you
Vampire dog.
Yeah, there were werewolves here as well. And
Oh.
that took place down here.
Vampire dog.
Vampire dog.
What else is a werewolf in reality?
Basically.
Honestly.
You guys keep walking, and you finally come to the end of this room, and you realize that your path forward is now cut off by this very ornate looking coffin that has like fallen from an upper story and it's kind of like lodged itself in the way. It's got like a gold inlay. It's made of very fine polished marble. You do notice a crack down the middle of it. It looks weakened, and this is your only way through unless you want to go back. So what are you guys doing here?
I elbow Benny. Punch.
Is it time to punch?
It's time to go.
Can Benny like get the sense of how strong?
Benny, you can roll a strength check with advantage because these guys are here hyping you up and shit.
Hey, listen, boys. Once we get out of here, time is gonna be
18.
of the essence. All right, we gotta go as fast as we can. We gotta get back with Beans before they really notice that we're gone. Otherwise,
We're done.
it's all fucked.
I thought
And
Beans
on
was
top of
coming to
that,
us.
Yeah, but once we get her, we gotta get her to them as fast as possible. We can't waste fucking time. And we also need to make sure that we clean up our tracks. We can't have people knowing that the last thing she did was come to us, just in case she gets whacked tonight.
I see.
We're gonna need to wipe her phone. We're gonna need to fucking throw it away. No one can track the location. We're probably gonna need to get rid of a car. We're gonna need to do all the, everything that we're gonna need to do.
Not your first time, huh?
Benny,
Unfortunately, no.
you roll your fist back, get it ready, and you fucking slam it into this marble thing in front of you. Cracks completely down the middle and crumbles into a million pieces of marble at your feet, opening up the entrance forward. But unfortunately for you, it's not the only thing that happens. A long, slender, grayish figure, completely nude, with wings probably about 12 feet in width, that are kind of like cocooned around it. As the marble falls, he reveals himself. It's a vampire. All three of you, I want you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is he hanging dong?
He's not hanging down. He opens. himself-
Hanging dong. Is he hanging
Oh
his
yeah, his
dong?
dong's hanging. It's paled and
14.
shriveled as well.
12.
21.
Banger.
Nice.
21.
Frank, I mean, okay. 2 of you go to jump at the side. Benny, you jump to the right. Frank, you jump to the left. You avoid it easily. Unfortunately, Caesar, you're too slow, and this thing wraps its hands around.
Dong.
It grabs you by the neck, punches you in the gut, and deals 5 points of damage as it rears its head back and sinks its teeth into your throat.
Oh shit.
We should have got the stupid cross.
Before you guys can do anything,
Oh fuck.
this thing, still holding Caesar, turns and takes flight down this hallway towards the exit that you guys have been following this whole time. I assume you guys follow immediately.
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah. Fuck it.
You guys book it,
We're
right?
running.
You're
Yeah.
running, sprinting down the hallways. You hear the as you guys are absolutely tearing ass down this hallway. But you can't keep up with the flight of this vampire.
You want to roll athletics?
Yeah, roll for an athletics.
I get +0 athletics.
Festering, Caesar, you're wrapped up. You're not getting out of there. Benny, you don't keep up either.
I should have gone to a rage.
I don't give up.
You guys are, keeping good pace. You're within 10 feet of this thing, but this thing goes a good 30 feet and then instantly pivots upward and smashes through some planks of wood in the ceiling and then into the night sky. You guys are booking it. You run. You see these planks and you look up. You see like a dot in the sky, but nothing crazy. You guys climb out and you're quickly looking around. You're looking right. You're looking left. You don't see anything at first.
Where are we? Are we in like a church? Where are we
You
in?
guys are outside the dead of night in a small field. You look to your
Oh my
right.
God.
You see the dirty bubble right in front of you. You kind of hear some commotion going on inside. It sounds like there's some kind of fight, and but you can't really focus on that because something else fills your ears. It's a slight slurping sound. You guys look up. 20 feet above you, this thing is holding Caesar, drawing blood from his neck. 20 feet up in the air.
So is he getting damaged?
Yes. Caesar, you take...
I don't have a gun.
Caesar, you take 14 points of damage.
Outstanding.
Oh!
Yeah, Caesar's near death.
Oh my
Benny calls out and says, "That blood cannot taste good. You
You
don't want that blood."
You see he constantly keeps, like, gagging while he's going it. It's the first blood he's had in probably decades. You guys hear
Holy
this
shit,
soft...
dude. I have no fucking idea what to do.
You guys
I have
hear
a
the
torch.
soft pitter-patter of rain, but it's not rain. It's thicker than that. And you look and you see blood pooling at your feet, dripping down from your friend's corpse.
Okay,
Feathers
Trevor.
Raining
Corpse?
around you. Not corpse, sorry. Feathers raining around you. As soon as he hears you guys kind of scream up at this vampire, he drops Caesar. And Caesar goes to fall. Benny, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw,
Wisdom.
please.
Can I catch him?
How
Why do I have
wise
to make
am
a wisdom throw? Okay, first off, I crit failed. But explain to me why it's wisdom.
Benny, seeing the corpse of Caesar falling down,
Corpse!
Oh.
you
I have
have
0 hit points.
you have 0 hit points.
Yeah.
I'm just-
You're unconscious.
Let's say you have like 1. Okay, you're unconscious.
Okay.
No,
you're
he's unconscious.
You're falling down onto Caesar. Caesar, Benny, you have a panic attack immediately. You crit fail, and this is the worst it's ever been. Seeing this bird-like figure fall from the sky onto your head, it brings back the worst memories from the war, and you're not okay.
I forgot about this mechanic.
Vinny?
Okay.
Your eyes glaze over and become a deep shade of red. I need you to roll a d20 plus strength.
So does a strength check?
Strength check, please.
10.
Caesar's unconscious. He can't really dodge.
Nope.
In this state of mind, you slam your fist into Caesar's forehead.
That's a failed death save, by the way.
You slam your fist into his cheek,
Fuck. Okay,
crack
well,
his
Frank.
beak, and completely like snap his neck, like at an angle, and he falls to the ground. Frank, what do you do in this situation?
I dive onto Benny. I'm gonna try to get him off of Caesar, and then I'm gonna try to bring Caesar. I'm gonna try to render aid to Caesar if I can. But the first thing I'm gonna have to do is probably do something to get Benny off of him.
Or are you talking to him? Are you trying to grapple him? Or
No.
Are you trying
Oh no! I see a punch thrown. Frank's first instinct is just dive and try to tackle him off of Caesar.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Big niner.
You're holding onto his back. You kind of like, you can't knock him to the ground, but you do kind of get your hands under him and you're holding him in a headlock, and he's just kind of swinging you back and forth, and he's registering every single thing in this environment as an attack right now. He sees you completely as an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Caesar, I need you to make 2 saving throws. Well, let's make
How
one
do I
right
do
now.
that?
Make
How do I do that?
Alex, isn't
Just
it
roll
just a flat
D20.
D20? And if
Okay.
it's above
Yeah.
10
If it's
or
above
something-
10, it's above 10, it's a success. If it's below 10, it's a fail, right?
19.
Yeah.
Bit.
Okay, that's success. If you get a natty 20 or a nat 1, they both count as 2 saves or 2 fails, respectively.
Oh my god! If you crit fail, you're literally dead. Ah!
Benny, I need you to make a strength check.
I rolled a 10.
So, Benny, you're not able to throw him from you, and he's kind of just got you, like, held. He's got you secure. You're not punching Caesar again. What are you trying to say to this guy, Caesar? Frank?
I'm saying, Benny, you gotta snap out of it, baby. You gotta snap out. I'm talking right in his ear. I'm like, you can't. Hey, look at him. Look at him. That's our boy. He's just. I'm like, he's disgusting, but look at him.
Make a persuasion
And
check.
fucking Caesar's just broken. Beat just laying there. Persuasion check. Okay.
Caesar, while he's at that, make another saving throw.
I will do that.
Persuasion +5. Natty 20, baby. Boom. +5.
Rest in peace to me.
25.
Caesar rolled a 2. I think he's dead.
Rest in peace to me.
He's got one more.
No, he didn't.
thought he-
Yeah, he's got one more.
Okay, so the 2 damages didn't count as consecutive. Okay. Alright.
Listen, Frank, you kind of grab Benny's head and like twist his ear and like press your fucking face up to his face, and you're like, Benny, fucking calm down. What do you say exactly? And like, what is probably your best acting you've ever put on?
I go. I get right in front of him, and I grab his head and I turn it to look at me because his head swivels, right?
True. Yeah, like an owl.
And I look him right in the eyes and I say, Benny, think about your dad, Benny. Think about Sticky, Benny. And I'm slapping him on the side of the head. Bong, 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 bong.
You hear the
Think
screw
about
that got
Sticky,
knocked
Benny.
loose earlier. You're rattling around.
What's going
Yeah.
through your head, Benny, as you're starting to come out of this?
So the images of the ancient war that I can very faintly remember are at first very strong during the combat, and I thought I was being grappled by a bird, but then as I hear the name of my father, I begin to not the scenes don't change around me, but I feel different and begin to calm down and realize that what I'm seeing is not really truly there.
As you come to grips with yourself, you drop to your knees, snap your head back into position, and are looking at the corpse. Not corpse yet, sorry.
Near corpse.
At the limp
Kevin
body.
wants you to die. He has called you a
Caesar.
corpse like 5 times.
You're looking at the limp body of Caesar. Frank is kind of falling down off of you. And Caesar, I need you to make your final saving throw.
I will do that.
Here it is, boys.
Well, unless you succeed, then it's...
Yeah, if you
it's-
succeed, you get one more. Wait.
Okay.
Oh my god!
One more, Caesar. One more.
Outstanding.
Wait, can we?
Wait, does
get,
anyone
like,
have
advantage?
medicine?
Yeah,
You
can
can-
we
if you-
render aid? Let me like.
You can
see if I have
stabilize if you have medicine.
I had medicine. I
have
got
plus zero.
healing potions from that one time.
Alex,
Roll
do
my
you
fat
have-
doobie.
Braid some doobie in my face.
I'll check my medicine. I don't think I have medicine.
I have plus 0 medicine. I mean, I'll roll.
Yeah,
I
both
guess
of you
we could
roll.
both roll it.
I have plus 1.
All right, here we go.
I believe
I'm
in
gonna you for this.
Shouldn't one of us just help the other? Because it's technically.
Oh my god!
Hey,
let's go.
how about that?
Oh my god! How
How about that?
I'm doing CPR. and throwing
Oh.
up in my mouth.
I rolled a 20.
He rolled
Oh,
a
we
fake
both-
20.
Can I like rub my hands together and do like a defibrillator?
You should get advantage on his saving throw. I think.
You guys, yeah, I'll give you that. Make an
Well,
advantage.
a successful medicine check stabilizes the person where they don't have to make throws
is that how
anymore.
it goes?
But they have to be healed to wake up. They stay unconscious.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. So as long as he doesn't take any more damage, he's good. We can
I'm
just get
sick.
him something.
We
Yeah.
cut to Caesar's perspective. He opens his eyes. He's in a dark room. There's a thin layer of water on the ground, and
Oh.
nothing but blackness around him. He hears whistling, and a dwarf, a dwarf character, wearing like full surgeon gear. He's got like a hacksaw like right here, and like a butcher's knife kind of stuck here. He's like whistling and kind of like shaking some keys, and he's walking towards you. He kneels down next to your body and rips out this saw and starts sawing away at your chest, right in between the cavity. Caesar, you open your eyes and you're looking at this. What do you say? You don't feel any pain, by the way.
I can't move.
You can't move, but you can say whatever you want to this guy.
I was old when this world was young.
Yeah, Caesar, I've heard it all before. Let's just get this over with, shall we? And he keeps sawing, and he like rips open your chest, and he's looking at your heart. And he kind of wraps his hands around your heart, and as soon as he does this, his hands burn.
Yeah, bitch.
What the fuck? Ah,
Heart.
Suck my heart, bitch.
He looks back in the distance, and you see a dragon head appear from the darkness. What's wrong, surgeon? This is the god Wrath. He is sitting here waiting on your heart to be given to him. And the surgeon turns to him and he says, "I can't fucking grab it. It says it's not ready yet, man. It says
Try it again."
now." Okay. Burns himself again. It does nothing. What the fuck? Why'd you tell me to do it again?
Tricky bitch.
Sir, I don't think
You
we're
got
gonna-
some mustard on your fucking shirt.
Shut up! He closes his face. He's like, "Listen, man, I don't. His fucking heart. It says he's not completely dead yet. We can't fucking take his heart from him. It's icy cold too. I don't fucking understand." The god says, "He was bitten recently. Maybe maybe the transformation is taking effect. Leave him for now. He's clearly not dead yet." And with that, they both kind of shink into the darkness. And Caesar, you kind of close your eyes again, and we cut back to the guys. And the guys are just like stabilizing you. They're shoving fucking old ass peppermints into your throat and trying to wake you up any way they can. And finally, you gasp yourself awake. Okay, what do you say?
What the fuck? What happened?
What happened, guys?
I'm not gonna lie to you, Caesar. I'm still kind of processing it, but I think you just got bit by a vampire and then dropped from about 20 stories in the air.
And I may
then
have
he
punched
did
you.
not catch you.
Who punched me? For what?
And you feel your beak like is fucking just broken in
Yeah.
half.
It's got a big ass crack in it.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's extremely painful.
Fuck
and I'm
me.
like, and Benny might have lit you up once while you were laying down on the ground and had a little bit of an adverse reaction.
So I'm like on my hands and knees over Caesar. I want to swivel my head to where it's pointed up vertically again. Is that vampire still there?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's actually the second it dropped him, it flew away. Sorry.
Okay.
He's just like, "What's up, bitches?"
Okay.
Caesar, I actually need you to do something for me real quick. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'll do it.
Oh no! If you fail this, you're a vampire.
I hope so.
I don't
There's
want to deal with this.
So many other
again.
diseases in his blood. I feel like that should just kill it.
Damn it. Constitution.
Type 1 and I'll do it.
Man, I guess. Nice.
17.
At the moment, you don't feel any different. You've probably got about 3 HP from all these fucking mints they shoved down your throat, and you're very woozy, but you are awake, Caesar. And right now you have a pulse. You have warm blood. Given not much, but you have warm blood flowing through your veins. Do you have anything to say to Benny for just punching the shit out of you?
Do it harder next time.
Okay. Immediately, you guys are cut off because the dirty bubble, someone is thrown through the fucking window of this building, and the fighting has gotten louder and louder coming from within. Suddenly, you hear police sirens barreling down the street and swinging into this parking lot here. You guys don't really have a second to react, but the tomato pops out of this car, and he's the only police officer here, and he charges into this bar to handle it.
Okay.
Oh, fuck! I don't. This is the perfect opportunity, but we don't have time to deal with this guy right now.
Yeah.
I feel like.
No.
Well,
I feel like we have to deal with Caesar, and I honestly think that he presents a unique opportunity with Beans. As fucked up as he is, that we could use him with Beans. Oh well, Frank is saying all this in character, by the way. Frank says, fuck, there goes that fucking tomato. What do you guys want to do?
Let's go to Beans.
We gotta call Beans. Call her right now. Put me on speaker.
I'll
Leave
call
me with
Beans.
the tomato.
We look down at you. You're like,
Leave me with the tomato.
it's like the knight from fucking Monty Python. It's a flesh wound.
So, wait, fill me in with this tomato guy. We're trying to kill him.
you're
Doing a
trying to
vigilante.
kidnap him
him.
because Horseface asked you to do that, and he's gonna pay you a lot of money, and it's just a secret job. He didn't want Beans to know about it.
I call Beans.
I talk to these boys. I say, boys, I'm just gonna do a speech to him, a persuasion check. One might say.
By the way, you notice that he left his car on and idling, and it's just.
I'm gonna sneak into his car, be in the back seat, and kidnap him that way. If I can't do it, worst comes to worst, I'm in the police station. You can still take photos of my crippled body, and then you can use that as leverage for Beans and say that they still got me, and then that will make Beans come over here.
Yes, Frank is snapping. Yes. Hey, listen, this is the fucking move. Yeah, we'll wait for Beans to get here. I'll tell her that you fucking have been kidnapped, and that Benny has already left to go and get you, and I'm waiting for her. And whenever she gets here, I'll tell them to go to the spot. But secretly, you guys are waiting here, and you're just fucking up Tommy Tomato Boy. You're in the police car. As soon as he gets back, choke him out, kill him. And then I can fucking work the angle with the headless solo, just like we've been planning. This fucking works out. Everybody's getting the dick sucked here. This was perfect.
Okay.
Outstanding.
So hold on. Am I going to be the one doing the tomato? I would love to be the one.
We're both
Kidnap the
tomatoing.
tomato.
It's you and me.
You and Caesar.
I look down at Caesar. You're not doing anything.
I'm winking. You
Just
and Caesar,
carry
you and
me.
Caesar.
Just carry me.
I'm not
around.
taking. Okay, look, Frank. I think he'd be more of an asset to you than me. I'm gonna go then.
No. He needs to be at least in the back of the cop car, because what I can do with him is I can say they have Caesar and he's fucked up. I need you right now. Follow me.
Okay, fine. I pick Caesar up, kind of recoiling from the idea of doing so, and trying to fighting off another PTSD attack as I do it.
I like
Put
the
him in
idea
my
that
No, I'll move
I
them.
could
I'll do it. I'll do
walk,
it.
but I'm not.
Okay.
I'm choosing not to.
Benny,
Do you have a phone?
Yeah, I give you my phone.
I call Beans.
Hey, Frankie, what's up? I was sleeping.
Beans, we have a serious fucking problem.
What's the fucking
I need you to
problem?
snap to it. I need you to wake up.
What? What happened, man? Where the fuck are you guys? I thought I
Listen,
told you to
listen.
take
I'm gonna send you my location right now. I need you to come and fucking pick me up. I'm fucking breathing in the phone. I'm running, Beans. I'm running.
Are the fucking boys okay? Is everyone okay?
No, the boys are not fucking okay. Caesar is within a fucking inch of death. Benny is fucking left to go and get him. He fucking dropped his phone. I picked it up to call you. I need a fucking ride.
Where's
I need you to
Chosen?
come and get me right
Chosen's
now.
not there?
Chosen's fucking dead.
Chosen's dead?
He's fucking dead. I need you to come and get me right now. I
I'm
know where they're keeping
watching you.
Caesar. I need your help.
Fuck, man. Yeah, I'm coming. I'll be right there. Bye. She hangs up.
You can hear her doing this to the phone.
Yeah.
I hear.
Okay, so now what happens? Here, let's just fucking switch up the music. Let's get some more action-oriented shit going.
You know what to put on, Trev.
Nah, I mean, we're not fighting yet. I mean,
We're about to. Outstanding.
We are really hustling a lot of people right now.
Good.
Frank goes, God, I need a fucking cigarette. Are we? The cop car is out here.
yeah.
I'm rifling through it. This guy got any fucking cigs?
You find a pack of cigars and then one cigarette.
I grab one of the cigars.
All right.
Perfect. Light it up, Benny.
I light it up. Okay, can I put Caesar in the back seat of the car
Yes.
where they put like the people?
Yeah, you do that.
And then what I'm gonna do is I want to crouch around back of the car because here's what Benny's thinking. He's gonna bring the guy out here that was starting the fight to bring him in to the station or whatever. He's gonna open the door, see Caesar there. That's gonna be my distraction. I reach around, choke him out.
It's perfect.
Okay, that's what I do.
I assume you walk into the darkness and disappear.
Yeah, I take Benny's phone with me so that I can send location, but I get far enough away so that if Beans shows up before this guy comes out, she won't see them.
Okay. Vinny, roughly 10 minutes go by. And then, just as planned, this guy comes out of the bar holding a suspect by the hands. He's got cuffs on him. The suspect is actually Fartwater. He's the guy who owns the Dirty Bubble. He's a sea nymph that was born in the sewer system, and he's really disgusting looking. And Michael talked to him, but it was the only interaction you guys have really had with him. He looks fucking drunk. He's a bartender. I guess he's been drinking for a while. As he pulls him out, he opens the door, and Tomato sees this fucking dying Caesar in the back seat. Caesar, what do you say?
Daddy's home.
As he says that, like the camera is looking at Caesar and it pans to look at the tomato, and you see Benny standing behind him, shrouded in darkness with red eyes as he goes into a rage.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Benny,
I'm going to
need you to make a check because you
Oh,
wrap your arm
fantastic.
around this guy, and the fucking rage you have towards this person is so evident as you grab him by the neck and just kind of pull him forward, and he bumps the top of his head into like the edge of his car and knocks himself unconscious.
Outstanding.
I turn to the guy that he had in cuffs and I say, "You can go."
You kind of reach down and just kind of like crush the cuffs with your hand and break the locking mechanism so they open up. And he runs back in and starts fighting immediately. He doesn't really care.
Does this guy have another set of cuffs on him?
He does.
Okay, I cuff him and take the key.
Okay.
I throw him in the back with Caesar and I say, "Keep him company." And I go around to the front of the car.
We'll do.
All right, you start driving.
Yeah.
Okay. As you take off, the camera pans back over to Frank, who is sitting,
Leaned up against a tree.
watching what is happening, smiling.
Yeah.
You sent the location of Beans already?
Yeah.
Suddenly, headlights shine on
I'm
you.
rubbing some dirt all over my suit and unbuttoning some buttons so that I look disheveled, fucking my hair up. So that she thinks that I've been in a scuffle.
Headlights shine all over you. As Beans pulls up, you flag her down. She instantly jumps out of the car. What the fuck happened, Frankie?
Get back in the car! Get back in the car!
Okay. She gets
I
back.
get in the car with her.
What the fuck happened?
Actually, wait, no, get out. Let me drive.
Oh my gosh, she just kind of like gets over the hump and gets into the.
Yeah, and I go around and I get in the car.
What the
And I
fuck
kind of
happened,
peel out
Frankie?
and I'm driving.
Where the fuck
Alright.
is Chosen? He was supposed to
Alright,
be
listen.
watching you.
Listen. So, little bit of a hiccup in the plan with me getting involved with the headless. We're flying down the road right now, by the way.
Yeah.
Like we're going like 100 miles an hour. I'm weaving in and out of traffic.
You actually are driving so well. I would like to, if you want, you can make a performance check and try to make it a little more special and flashy. Or you just
I do want to do that.
okay.
I do want to do that.
You
just
crank
for
the
fun.
music up, some fucking 60s beats like start playing, and it is exactly what you're listening to.
I mean, I only rolled 15.
You're spinning down the block, you're fucking hitting drifts and fucking swinging around light posts, fucking ashing your fucking thing on her dash. You don't give a shit. You're driving so well that she actually can't figure out which part of town she's in because, so she doesn't know exactly where she's heading right now. She doesn't know the location of the headless next to you. So what do you say to her?
All right, I say, listen, Beans. So this is what happened. I showed up at the fucking meeting, planning on going alone. Like we had planned, and fucking next thing you know, they bring fucking Benny and fucking Caesar out, fucking they're fucked up. They bring them out. They try to convince us all to fucking join the headless, whatever. Everything's going to fucking plan. I'm trying to fucking talk our way out of this shit. Everything's working. Next thing you know, fucking boom, Chosen shows up. They fucking got this guy fucking handcuffed, fucking bound, gagged. They bring him in. Harry's trying to make this big fucking display, he's fucking saying, you guys are gonna fucking work for me, or fucking da 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 da, and we're trying to go along with this guy. We're doing everything we can, and all of a sudden, fucking boom, he wastes Chosen, fucking just the same, as if it was fucking didn't matter, right? Boom, he fucking blows his fucking face up right there. We fight back. It's fucking rough. We managed to get out of there. We're fucking running. They take Caesar down, okay? They took him fucking back. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I know where they fucking took him. Me and Benny were trying to get away, but we decided once we fucking decided to call you, Benny ran back to fucking go and get him back. So I'm taking us there now.
Frank, I'm so sorry this happened. Are you okay?
I am not emotionally or physically okay, but I will be soon. Don't worry.
She reaches her hand and kind of cups your face, and she says, "Frank, I never meant for any of this to happen to you, but I promise no matter what I got to do, I'm going to fix it. You guys are under me. You guys are with me. Whatever the fuck goes down tonight, you aren't getting hurt. And I'm going to get your friend back. I promise you."
I appreciate your sincerity, Beans.
You smell fart as she starts whipping up her powers and wind starts flowing around the car. She's like, "We're going to kill these fucking bastards tonight."
Yeah. And so we are we at the place?
You pull up to this place and you kind of drift into the the grass in front of the compound. And what do you do?
Follow me.
She gets out of the car instantly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna run in there and bring her in.
You run up to the door and bang on the door. Do you yell anything?
Let me in.
Instantly, the door swings open, and there's darkness behind the doorway. Through the darkness, you first see these red slits. They get closer. You start to make out red fur, brown fur, yellow fur, an entire crimson mane of hair. He steps forward and just stands there. Across his chest is a gash. You've never seen a gash like this. His arms are each fucking this big. He looks like if the Rock was a lion, essentially. He's a big fucking guy. He's wearing all black cargo pants, like a military issue. He's not wearing a shirt. You just see his exposed chest and it's fucking cut up. It's carved. It looks like Beans.
And he sees us two in the doorway.
He sees you. He looks at you.
Take us to Caesar. And I throw a wink at him. I don't think Beans catches it.
Caesar's around the other side of the house. No, Caesar's around the other side of the house. Why don't you go get him yourself? Me and Beans will have a little talk. Beans, she stops and she says, It's okay, Frankie, go get him. I'll fucking end this guy here. And she fucking wind starts curling up around her head and fucking there's wind blowing everywhere. She says, I fucking got this shit, Frankie. He's dead. He's done for.
Frankie.
Okay. And so I take off down the pathway that I know to go to get to where Half Hat Harry was.
You go to do that, and within seconds you hear a snap. You look back in the doorway, and he's holding beans in his hand. She's lifeless and dangling. You see a bracelet wrapped around her forearm start to fall off her arm and drop to the ground. Her Genasi form fades, and she just becomes a human woman. No powers or anything as this bracelet falls off. And this Leonin, Aston Arbery, the red one, drops her lifeless corpse and picks up this gauntlet and puts it around his own arm. Do you keep heading down? Do you fucking ignore that?
No, no. I mean, if that's what happens, she's dead.
Absolutely dead.
Frank stops and he kind of takes a deep breath and he goes, "Take me to Harry.
Absolutely.
Bring the bitch."
He grabs her by the leg and starts dragging her. Her head's bumping on everything along the fucking way. This guy doesn't say a word to you.
Oh
he's
my God,
he's mean
this
mugging
is
you.
grim.
He looks like the most skilled combatant you've ever seen. He's very intense, and he doesn't.
I'm looking him up and down and walking and with him. He doesn't want to talk. He doesn't.
He doesn't
say
even
anything?
look at you. He literally could not be bothered. He's like, Harry's this way.
I'm
he
looking
stops.
up at him.
He gestures. You see Harry. He throws the body in front of you, and then he walks out of the room. He's done there.
Frank readjusts himself and he says, "So, I told you I'd deliver."
Frankie. That's fucking crazy, man. I didn't fucking think you were that fucking nuts, man. I thought Caesar was the star of the show. I thought fucking Caesar was the revolutionary, but you're the thinker, man. You're the fucking face of the group, and I like that. I like that shit. Frankie. I should have trusted you from the start. You got my fucking blessing. I fucking love you, man. You're a good fucking dude, and you're part of the Headless no matter what. What do you need from me, man? How do I make this up to you?
All right, two things. One, you're gonna quit fucking with my boys. Don't fuck with Benny. Don't fuck with Caesar, unless they decide they want to work with us. Let me handle that.
Done.
Two, I need you to meet with my boss. Like I mentioned, just you. Trust me. Not a violent guy. He doesn't have the fucking capacity. That's what he has me for.
We'll set up a meeting.
I'll
Give me
get
a
back
week.
to you about it. Yeah, I'll get back to you about it. Don't worry. I'll have somebody. You'll be reached out to. Listen, a woman is gonna reach out to you. Just be on the lookout for her. You'll
Here's
know
my
when
card.
when she's here. I
Hand
take
you a
it.
card.
Yeah. I say, listen. It's gonna be fucking weird here. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of chaos with the Mancusos. I gotta. Can I trust you to take care of the body?
Consider it done.
All right. The phone. You got it.
Here's your phone.
All right. All right. It's probably gonna be a while before you hear from me again, but I'll reach out to you as soon as it's safe. I have a meeting with the Canizaros tomorrow, and it's probably gonna be pretty chaotic. We're gonna have to deal with that. I gotta meet up with Benny and Caesar because they're in some fucking deep shit right now. Do you know anything about fucking vampire bites?
Yeah, if your friend got bit by a vampire, it's been fucking 20 fucking minutes. I've seen you in 20 fucking minutes. You got bit by a vampire.
Listen, it's been a long day.
All right, fuck it, man. Well, yeah, I know. I mean, I know a lot. I don't know too much, but I mean, I have lived in this house my whole life. I know that if you did get bit by a vampire, he's not going to show any signs of vampirism until he dies. You know, he'll be reborn as a vampire spawn.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. Oh, thank you. All right. Well, listen, I'll be in touch. And remember, I always deliver.
The face.
And then I flick my cigar in his direction and walk out.
The cigar actually hits the cook in the face. So we then cut to Benny, man, and Benny, you're tearing ass down the street, and this guy's starting to wake up now. Do you pull over to the side? What are you doing? I mean, like, what's your plan?
I honestly, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I know that I'm supposed to be kidnapping this guy, but I don't know if the plan was for me to go straight to the
kill this guy. I think
We are?
Oh,
Yeah.
kidnap. because Frank, because he's trying to pressure Mr. Pig into working with the Mancusos again.
Hey,
So I'm going-
you're
I guess
flying
I'm-
down the road and you get a phone call from Beans.
I answer.
Hey, what's good, Ben?
No, wait, I don't have a phone. I gave you mine.
No, but I thought you were the phone. I thought you go.
No, you're getting
No.
Oh, then psych.
Fox's iBar Nano will get the call.
You get a call from Beans.
Okay.
Caesar.
He puts it on speaker from the back seat.
Hey, we're good. Beans is dead. I'm gonna get the car cleaned out. Fucking, get rid of it. All that. You guys need to take this dude to where are they taking him, Trev? Because I'm the one that got this job.
They can do whatever they need to do. It's at the villa is where you're supposed to meet him.
It's dead or alive or just.
It's alive. He needs.
he needs to be alive.
Hey, okay, so I guess he's supposed to be alive. Take him to this place called the Villa. Just get him there. Be on the lookout for a fucking turtle-looking motherfucker. You'll know when you see him.
No, you're supposed to take this guy.
This
You're,
is
you're
Mancuso.
Mancuso.
taking this
Horseface.
guy to Mancuso.
Oh, Horseface.
turtle-
I'm
the
sorry.
turtle guy
Hey,
just wants
listen,
to-
I've had a rough day.
I got it. Minnie says. And then
Take him there.
So this situation, you hang up, Fox, and then this guy wakes up and he starts fucking freaking out.
This is what I say to him.
What the fuck, man? Yo, you can't fucking kidnap a cop. What the fuck are you doing, man?
I do the thing where I adjust the review mirror so that I can look him in the eyes, and I say, "Remember me."
You fucking robot fucking scum, you beat boot motherfucker. I fucking hate you.
I love this song.
I want to fucking go at it, man. And you see, like, flames start to, like, erupt from his head, but then he remembers he's in a fucking small combustible car and will die if he explodes. So he's like, oh, fucking... What do you fucking want? What do you want with me? Where are you taking me? No talking? You don't fucking talk? Fuck.
I readjust my review mirror for proper driving so I can see behind me. I'm done talking to him.
Wait, man, wait. No, fuck. Please, man. You can't fucking... Where are you taking me? You taking me to Mancuso's? They'll fucking kill me, man. Please. Please, man. Listen to me. Listen. I can fucking give you anything you want, man. You want to fucking... What do you want, man? What do you fucking want, man? Please, guys, we can work. I can arrest anybody for you. You want me to arrest somebody? I'll fucking take anyone to the fucking. Listen, robot. Listen. You want to know who fucking was digging around in your fucking neck? I fucking know that information. I can tell you right fucking now. I can take you to the fucking person. He's at the precinct now. I fucking know it. I mean, look, if I'm lying, you can fucking kill me, but I'll fucking take you there. I'll take you to the person that fucking ripped inside you. He took something from you, bot. He took something from you, and you're not gonna be fucking okay until you fucking figure out what he took, man. You're not okay, man. You're not the same. He fucking took your dignity, if anything, man. You gotta fucking work this shit out, man. Please, let me go, man. I'll fucking help you, man.
I say, or Benny says, he starts slowing the car down and we start pulling into the villa, and I say, "Thanks for the lead." And I put it in park and I start to get out. Okay, so I opened the back door, and when I saw this guy kind of flame up earlier, I realized that I think I need him unconscious again before I transport him. So I'm trying to thwonk him in the head again.
What's your fucking name? Before you hit me, what's your fucking name?
Punch him.
Listen, Benny. He's not gonna fucking.
Oh, you know my name.
Listen. He looks at your code and he just fucking guesses. He's like, listen, man, that guy's not gonna talk to you, man. He's not gonna give you what you want unless you got a fucking police escort. I can fucking help you, man. You're not thinking clearly, man. You're thinking about the job first. Like, you're not fucking thinking about the right fucking move to make here, man. I can fucking help you. I'll take you there right fucking now, and we'll figure it out, man.
I don't need to talk, and I want to punch him in the face.
You do it. He's unconscious.
And I drag him out and I say, I look at Caesar, "Can you walk?"
No.
Clearly lying. Okay.
I'll be back to get some help then. And then I close the door with him in the car that's turned off.
Okay, where are you taking this guy? Are you taking him directly to Mancuso?
Yeah, I want to throw him on the floor in front of him.
You do that. You stand before Mancuso, toss this guy on the floor, and he smiles. Benny, I didn't think you had it in you. I didn't think, out of all the men in the group, I didn't think you'd be the one to deliver.
I'm wiping the friggin' ketchup-looking blood of this guy off my shoulder. Because he's a tomato.
Listen. He gets up off his chair and starts walking. Tomato. Got a problem with your daddy. He hasn't been answering my calls, Tomato. What the fuck was that? Listen, man. I can look. I can talk to my dad. I can get all this fucking shit sorted out. We don't have to fucking do this. You don't have to fucking hurt me, okay? I'm a cop, man. If you fucking come down on me, my dad's never gonna let up. If you hurt me, my dad's not gonna let this go. You know that. You know that. I know that, but the thing about your father is he's on his way out. You don't cross the Mancusos twice, friend. And with that, he fucking slings his hand across this man's cheek and slaps him onto the ground. He starts writhing in pain. He looks up at Benny. He says, Benny. Thank you for bringing this man to me. There's a board on that table over there. I want you to pick it up. It's yours. Split it with your friends. I don't fucking care. Thank you for doing this job for me.
I nod my head and take the board.
Oh, Benny. Did this guy try to make a deal with you?
Yes.
What did he offer you?
He wanted to tell me the name of the man who took something from me.
Benny, did you get the fucking name?
No, sir.
He grabs this guy by the head and he lifts him up off the ground and holds him and kind of like pivots him towards Benny. What's the fucking name, Tomato? What's the fucking name? And he says, it's Greg Caffley. It's Greg Caffley.
Oh my god, it's Cumface Greg.
No, that's Garbage Greg. That's Garbage Greg. This is Cool Greg Caffley. It's Garbage Greg Keener, Cumface, and this Cool Greg Caffley. And this Greg Caffley, he's in the forensics lab. He's fucking cool as shit. Don't fucking hurt that guy. He's a cool guy. Look, man. Please, don't kill this man. Fucking shut up. And he throws him up against the wall and knocks him unconscious. Benny, you're free to go now.
Thank you. And I turn. And I'm gonna try to go get Caesar to a hospital.
You do that, and we cut to Frank. Frank, what are you doing?
Frank has gone back into the jail where he threw his jacket and left. And he's readjusting himself after all of the events here. And now what he's doing is I'm getting rid of I'm going through Beans' phone. So I want to see if she made any phone calls after she heard from Benny. So I check her call history.
She tried to make 3-4 calls to Chosen, her closest ally. It looks to you like she didn't call anyone else in the Mancuso family. She did, however, try to make a phone call to Tomato and try to make a phone call to her sister, Rice. Neither of them answered.
Okay. So now I want to go text messages, see if she sent a text, anything like that. I'm checking everything to make sure she didn't send any kind of communication.
You're not finding anything, man.
Okay. Well then now I take the SIM card out of the phone and I break it in my hands. I rip it up.
Okay. Done.
All that shit. Throw it away. Now the car is there. Let me look at the map. I want to drive down. No, this is a different car. This is Beans' car.
Okay.
We're on like the north part of town, right?
You're all the way to the you're okay, so do you know where the Dirty Bubble is?
The Dirty Bubble is that blue circle building, right? In that gray area?
No, the Dirty Bubble is all the way at the bottom left by the docks. It kind of looks like a saloon.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so so I'm down there by the docks.
A little bit. The villa is. Do you see like you see like the gated in place where like the hospital and the Thick Noodle is? It's right outside. Yeah. It's like that big. It looks like like kind of like desert.
There's like a pool.
Yeah, something like that.
So that's where the Headless are.
Yes.
Okay, so that's where I am. Okay, so then I'm gonna just drive. I'm driving straight to the docks.
You do that. You cut your headlights off. You drive slowly. You get no attention whatsoever from anybody.
Okay, let's see. Is there actually? Well, I drive down here and I'm just thinking about it. Is there like a junkyard anywhere in this town?
There is no junkyard. They export all their junk in this city.
Okay. Frank looks around in the car for like any kind of like fabric or anything like that.
You find some.
Like I find like maybe like what do I find? Like
You
a
find
shirt.
an old jacket that she wore, almost like thin, like a cardigan.
Okay.
Smells like
I get it. I take it and I nice. And I open up I turn the car off, open up the gas tank, and I want to dip the shirt down into it and like soak it in gas.
Easy peasy. You do all that.
Okay, so yeah, now I'm gonna fucking just put the shirt back in the gas tank. Look for something heavy in the car. Is there something heavy in the car?
You find a book, an old book.
Okay. I grab the book. I put it on the driver's seat. And I'm getting ready to come back to it. And now I go around to the back of the car. Oh, what do I notice?
You notice the book is her journal, by the way.
I don't care. Not gonna read it. It's just probably just some stuff that's gonna make me feel bad. Frank looks at it, Beans' journal, flips through it, sits it back down on the driver's seat, walks around to the back of the car, and I want to take the license plate off.
You do it.
Okay. I toss that on the ground next to me. I go back. I start the car up. Put the car in drive. Well, I'm getting ready to put the car. I put it, leave it in park for now. Take a lighter out, because now I have all my stuff back because I got it from the place. I have my gun and all that shit. I light the shirt in the gas tank. Toss the journal on the gas pedal, and I just walk away from the car. And I'm just gonna let it blow up and drive into the water.
This book, the first, it catches flame pretty quickly, and
The book.
yeah, because it explodes and it's
Makes sense.
spreading everywhere. As this thing
Makes
is
sense.
ramming into the water, it's kind of like its page burns out and starts flying, and it's incinerating as it's flying. The words, a passage can faintly be made out, but no one's there to see it. And it just says, "That Frank guy, he's really going somewhere." I think
Hell.
he's it. Yeah. And it burns up into ash as this car crashes into the water and starts to sink below the waves.
Yeah, and so now I have Benny's phone still.
Benny,
right?
where are you going? You do have Benny's phone.
I'm going to the
What do you
hospital
guys do?
with Caesar.
Yeah, I call a cab. I call Caesar to find out where they're going. Hey, Caesar, how you feeling, baby?
Fine.
Okay, how's Benny?
Okay.
Where are you guys going?
Hospital.
Hospital.
All right, I'm gonna meet y'all there. I'm gonna get a cab. I'm gonna be there soon.
All right.
You call
Alright.
a cab.
Bring some cigarettes.
I will. All right, bye. I hang up. And then after I hang up, I call the cabbie. And then I'm gonna try to find a place to get rid of this license plate discreetly. I guess I could take it with me for now and bring it back with me and have Benny destroy it.
You do that.
Could probably crumple it up and just throw it away,
He did. Oh.
or that.
Okay, we cut to the hospital. It's the same doctor who worked on you last time. The only one who's really not anti-bird here. It's a dark elf. His name is not Arno. It's something Athanol.
Ethanol?
Arlo. He's
Not as
working
close
on-
making an ethanol joke.
he's really looking at your neck, and he says, "Damn, son."
Nice hickey.
He's like, this really isn't looking good, buddy. I don't really know what to tell you. It looks like you may have caught a little something from this. I mean, you have literally
Everything
too
already.
many diseases to count, but I mean, this is on the list now.
I'll tell you what. You should see the other guy. The shit he got off me. he's set for life.
Next day, the vampire was dead.
We cut to a vampire flapping his wings, flying through the ground like air, and he's like he coughs up a little bit of blood. He's really.
then he
we
drinks
come back
it.
to you immediately. This guy's kind of fixed you up. You're kind of laying in this bed, and right now it's like 4 a.m. right now.
Outstanding.
Benny, you're sitting there pacing. You don't really care whether or not this guy dies, do you? I mean,
Not
Caesar,
that much.
you're just kind of here as like a favor to Frank, and then Frank finally comes in himself. What do you say to him?
Caesar, my God, how you doing, buddy?
Better now.
Good. And I turn to is the doctor in the room?
Yeah, he's right there.
What the fuck are you doing for my boy here? Why are you just standing? I don't see you fucking doing anything with any tubes, any needles. You're just fucking sitting here. What are you doing?
As you
He's
say
got a
this,
lack of
he's
tubes.
holding a tube and a needle, and he's looking into the tube. And he says, "That's a really interesting fucking take for you to take. You see me standing. You see what I'm doing. It's really
I think those just materialized.
Alright.
He says, "Listen, hey, you gotta fucking take special care for this bird here. He's a good guy. Okay,
Yeah.
one of fucking Arkham's finest, Arkney's finest, Arkney's finest. Arkney's
I'm Batman.
Well,
I'm
he's,
Batman.
he kind of looks over the Kenku and he says, well, he's mafia, so how fucking clean can he be, you know?
Fuck you, he's mafia. What does that mean? You're
I'm the
mafia.
dirtiest bitch you'll know. Doc.
Yeah, I know. That's why we had to fucking sponge bath you 6 fucking times before we get a fucking needle through your skin.
Do it again.
Oh, that's why I can breathe in here.
Anyways,
Is he clean
leaves,
now?
He leaves the room.
Yeah, he's
No.
yeah.
No.
He gets dirtier.
Yeah.
I'm never clean.
I'm like, we should take this guy to the hospital more often. I can fucking breathe in here.
How does that work? How do you stay dirty?
It's the trench coat. That's his trick. They never clean the
They don't
trench
have you in
coat.
the trench coat.
It's
Yeah.
like,
You're in
now.
scrubs. Or not
Exactly.
scrubs, yeah.
but when I leave and I
Yeah.
put it back on, it gets me dirty. It gets me
You
just as
clock
dirty.
Like, I'm in scrubs for.
They made him a nurse.
Around 6 a.m., you guys are good to walk out of here. Caesar, you are not fully healed. You how much health do you have?
I had 0, so I don't know what happens when you have 0
No,
and you get
typically,
a
how much health do you have?
19.
19. I'm gonna say you have 10 HP right now.
Outstanding.
So
Subpar medical care.
yeah,
So how does that work for the death? Does he reset the death saves and
Yeah.
all that now? So if he dies
Mhm.
again, he gets to restart. Okay, good.
Send it.
you guys exit this hospital and kind of look around at each other. What's the first thing you say, Frank?
What a fucking night.
Yeah, so much for a day off.
You're not wrong about that shit, Benny.
You play a Seinfeld theme.
Hey, listen, boy.
No, go for it.
I know that we had a fucking rough one yesterday, but we're gonna have to pull it together because today's another big one. We still got this meeting with the Canizaros, and we're gonna have to find a way to leverage them against the Mancusos here. What? So, nothing interesting happened last night when you guys brought the fucking Tomato Boy back.
Nothing as it pertains to our job tomorrow.
Perfect.
He left me in the car without any AC.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well,
No water. Didn't even play my favorite song.
You could have walked.
As you say this, we quickly cut to the van and the maid still sitting inside. You guys took the keys. She's sitting in there with no food or water.
We just fed her. She's not gonna be hungry again.
She's fine.
She's just
I
smoking her
was
weed.
just gonna say we need to go get the maid.
She's set for like another week.
Oh,
It's
what a
fine.
perfect fucking
Yeah.
segue.
That's what I was saying. You did at least give her the keys when you took Beans' car.
You guys didn't.
I honestly forgot she was there.
I mentioned her.
We can go back. I'll go and I'm gonna go get her right now. What are you guys gonna go do?
I need to go charge.
All right, let's go. Let's get the maid and go home and take a break for a little bit before we meet with with the Canizaros. What time is that meeting?
You've not been told yet.
God damn, no one ever fucking how
Never tell her.
They really don't expect you
no
to
one's
be
got
able
a
to
fucking
plan
secretary
anything.
around here. I can't fucking plan around this shit.
In fact, as fatigue starts to set in, you guys finally start to split up Frank, there's a ding on your phone.
Ding.
Is it
It's
a
a
text?
Seinfeld thing.
It's a text.
When Frank gets a text, Siri reads it out to him. Read it out for me.
It
In
says,
Siri voice.
all it says is location, ?
That's not Siri. Do it as Siri voice.
Location, ?
And I respond, I say, what do you mean? ? Period.
Wait, what?
Reach the text.
Canizaro meeting now. Period.
Wait, comma. We are meeting right now? ?
Exclamation
4
mark.
a.m.
I'm really tired, and I haven't had breakfast. Period. Can we push it back, like maybe a soft hour and a half? What do we think? ? Period. Send. Send, and then also add in like a dancing woman emoji.
The red dress emoji.
Three dots appear, and then they disappear. And then they appear again. And the text you get says, Canizaro Villa, 20 minutes or not at all.
Understood. Send. I'm not with Benny and them.
No, you guys are just splitting up as you got this text, so they're still within earshot.
Oh, hey, I turn around and I say, "Hey, change of plans. Can someone? I need someone else to get the maid.
I'll go get her. I need my
gotta
weapons
go to
anyways.
Canizaro,
Okay,
people.
Benny's getting this stuff.
The meeting's in 20 minutes. Actually, we should just go together and we should just bring the maid. What do we think?
Do it.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Benny, can you charge from the van? Like,
No.
plug your nipples into the.
As much as I would like to,
It'll
no.
be a
It's
quick
a-
meeting.
Yeah, you're
We'll
all
get breakfast after.
currently tired, so there's going to be some fatigue elements to this. The meeting, all you know is that it's in 20 minutes and you have to be there very soon.
All right, so
You
let's
guys
go
have
get
no
the
time
maid.
to recuperate, no time to heal, no time to get your fucking bearings. This is an all-night odyssey and it's not over yet. All right? You guys
Sick.
look amongst each other as the camera pans out.
Among Us.
Session 4 ends.
Amogus.
Boom.
That's
That was
forgot.
a beefy one.